so I can see chat. Taking me a
Lovely,
while, but I'm
lovely.
starting to slowly pick up on things.
Are you? Sticky,
Well,
icky, wow.
honestly, I open it up and I just expect it to open up at the right place.
Yep.
And yeah, sometimes you got to press another button or
Sometimes, yep. Well, hi. We're here. I think we're here. Are we here?
well, I see you.
Then we're here.
Um, my view is different depending what screen, which I don't understand. I mean, it could be the size of my window, maybe.
Oh, could be. Yep. That'll definitely change it. Yeah. And I know we're about to get a raid. So you're about to see what a raid is.
Well, didn't
We
Gingy
raided.
did that?
Gingy just is about to do it. Yeah.
No, but she did once before too.
Did she? I didn't remember that.
Yeah, it was right at the end. I mean, we were heading off anyways,
Oh, okay.
and she said she would have come sooner, I think is what she had said, but no one said
Oh,
anything to her because you didn't want to bother her.
yeah. I didn't want to bother her, but here she is. Hi, Gingy. So what we usually do on raids is we'll give the person a shout out. Hey, Cringy. And I should make you a mod so you can do this. But I have more screens than you, so
Oh yeah, you can certainly give me some stuff to do. Just remember my limitations.
yeah, exactly. And there we go. That's a shout out, and that just gives some people a link to follow so that they can go and follow Gingy. That's my daughter.
Oh, got you. So anyone that may not follow her already would now click on that to follow.
Oh, look, it's always wrong one. Yes, exactly. I call HSO there always wrong one because he's always wrong for some reason or another.
Oh. But
I really should. Okay, I think Darren just froze up there.
oh man.
Are you okay? You look okay
Oh,
now.
yeah, well, I'm fine. You know what? In fairness, we're with Starlink, and I
Yep.
actually got a notification from them that my cord, there's something wrong with my cord. It's not at 100% type of thing.
Oh.
Um, well, it was funny because last year we had a problem with that. I had phoned them and I forget how it worked, but I left a message and then I think they missed me on a call and then they just randomly sent me a new cord.
Oh, that's all right. Well,
But
it's
now the thing is, over winter, obviously I didn't change it.
no.
So now I've got to go change it. And that might help with my connection out here too.
Yeah. And it's the main cord from your satellite to your modem.
Yes.
Yeah, that will definitely give a hand. If Gingy wants me to share a clip that was taken on hers where Lynn farted so loud you could hear it on her microphone.
Uh-oh.
I'll send that to you in Messenger later.
Okay.
But yeah, that was quite the rip snorter.
Yeah, you
Oh,
have to send it to me because I don't hear it on the.
yeah, no. I'll send it so you can hear it later. Hey dragons, how are you? So, where do we want to start? Let's start with the word of the day. Um, there we go. Egregious.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, it's, there's a lot of stuff that's been pissing me off, and egregious just fits the bill. Hey, Shell.
Hello, Shell.
So yeah, it's one of those things there that there's been a lot of stuff. Now I had a week, okay. Melody had a floater in her eye, and she thought she might be getting a detached retina. So we had some emergency optometrist appointments go on this week. Um, she found out it's not. It's just a floater. It's what a piece of gel. As you age, um your eyes do that. They'll a little piece of gel will separate. But now she's got what she says looks like a piece of bird shit floating there all the time
Oh God, that would
because
be
it's got a
horrible.
black center and a white outline, so it looks like one of those bird shits. So we're doing all this stuff, and I decided, I'm going to take her to. There's a new Burger King up by our place, and I thought I'm just going to take her to the Burger King because I had a decent burger there finally in about 12 years, 15 years, something like that.
Oh, really?
Um, so I took her to this Burger King, and the stupidest, it pisses me off how kids act. Okay, and I'm really about done with it. So I'm sitting there and I literally watched this girl steal a drink that an older gentleman sat down and expected it to be there when he was done on the edge of um a railing type thing that separated the eating area from the service area. Okay, and she just takes this drink. Well, I'd had enough. I'm done. I called her out on it. I said, now you can put it back. No, yeah, you put it back. I was done. And then I started telling the guy, I said, listen, she just stole your drink. Oh, Skeeter,
Yeah, they're
I heard they're
horrible
pretty
here.
bad.
Oh, they're just, yeah, they're bad.
So yeah, Drew was up north for a wedding this past week, and he's like got welts everywhere. So
Where was he?
I can't remember where exactly he was. Um,
Oh,
well, it's a
well, if
couple
you, yeah,
hours north of Saskatoon. So
oh my goodness, yeah. So,
yeah, he was up north.
yeah,
so So I'm telling this guy, and she starts leaving, and she's making this sound, and I'm going, "Good, you need to be called out, you little bitch."
oh God.
But I'm talking to this guy next to me. I'm getting tired of this shit. I'm just gonna start smacking them. I'm gonna do what their mothers and fathers should have done. I really don't give a shit about assault charges at this point. So yeah, so that leads directly in to I believe it's my this one right here. This is the saying or motto that I live by, okay? Now it's funny because it's not actually an ancient Tibetan philosophy, but where I heard it was called a movie called The Losers, okay? And the guy who said it is the guy who plays Captain America in the new Marvel films.
Okay, yeah,
Okay, so you know who I'm talking about then. And he
yeah,
goes, ancient Tibetan philosophy, don't start none, won't be none. And I love that because it's much like fuck around and find out, but it's more like
yeah,
just don't start any and you won't have any trouble, right?
right, yeah.
So I've been teaching that to my kids since they were like in their early teens. Don't start none, won't be none. Right?
Right.
Right, Gingy? And she's teaching that to her kids too now.
Right. Well, I mean, you can break that down, and I mean, it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Just keep your nose clean, man.
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely wrong place, wrong time kind of thing, but that's honestly rare. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. If you're going about things right, you won't have to worry about much.
you know what? That has been. I mean, I didn't really. hear that saying or really take it that way, but I've lived that way. I figure, you know what? If I don't go stir up anything or keep my nose out of other people's business, I should probably be okay.
Yeah, it's a wise way to live, right?
Yeah. Oh, saved me a lot of headaches.
But but I'm starting to get to the point where, I'm not starting it, but I'm seeing it. So do I really not say anything anymore? Because nobody else, I don't think anybody else noticed. And here's where my problem comes in. In society, we're so, um, okay, the right term is navel gazing. We're so focused on our own self and our own stuff and our own us that we don't see what's going on around us. Our situational awareness has decreased so bad that it's easy for someone to just steal your drink, right? Now,
Right.
I'm the type of person, I don't trust anybody. Like, I just don't. I have trust issues. Let's be honest. Not everybody. I don't trust anybody that I don't know, that hasn't earned my trust.
Well, but that's fair though. That I mean that's like you don't know them.
Well, in society, it's especially fair. We used to live in a really high trust society where you expected that people would mind their own business, be not steal your drink if you just set it down, right?
Right.
We're in an area here that is not a low income area. This is not a hood. This is somewhere that is fairly affluent. Um, and this person didn't. It wasn't like this girl was lacking for money or anything like that. She just wanted the thrill of stealing and possibly getting away with it. That
How many
didn't
times?
happen. Hey, Cassie. So it's one of those things where I'm done putting up with people's shit. I'm at an age and a stage in my life where I've seen enough bullshit that I just don't want to put up with it.
Right.
Oh,
No, I get it. It's
yeah. So So I called her out and Melody looks at me and she goes, "Well, you're going to be the talk of the town today."
yep.
I don't.
Actually, well, you will in some circles for sure.
Well, in that school, yeah, I was going to be. They were going to be talking about me in that school for sure. So
Yeah.
I don't know about amazing. I just had 2 fillings done this morning, so I finally got back into a dentist, which
Oh,
for the
okay.
for the past year and a half, I've tried to get a checkup from the dentist that I've been going to for 27 years. And for the past year and a half, I could not get in. Every time I had an appointment, they would cancel on me. I said,
That's
I said, screw that.
mm,
I've had enough. So I asked our son who the dentist was that they use and if they liked them or not. And he told me about this guy who's really close to home here. He's just up on Albert, and you know that we're not far from Albert.
right.
Um, so I got in there, and they were so conscientious about my arm. He didn't touch it once doing the entire 2 fillings.
Oh,
It was amazing. I was also really surprised. He put 3 needles in. I didn't even feel the needles go in. He was good, like really good.
I've had a couple dentists like that. It that's a very good trait.
Yeah, and he's young, like he's quite young. He says, "No, no, don't call me Doctor, whatever his last name. You call me Liam because that's my dad. Just call me Liam. That's what that really." I'm going. It must be my age because young people don't. I believe if a professional has gone through the trouble of becoming a professional, they should be addressed as a professional, right? Like I was calling him doctor because he's a dentist, a DDS. So
Right.
I was calling him doctor, and he goes, no, just call me Liam. Go, damn, am I that age already? where
That,
where
but
people
uh, how
where
old
people
is he though?
oh he's maybe 30s.
Oh yeah, that's pretty young to be talking that kind of.
Yeah.
Well, good for him though. I mean,
Yeah, I just like I like him. He's a nice kid, and he's good at his job. I really, and I told him as much today. I mean, him and his assistant, who apparently doesn't get to work with him very often, they work together so fluidly. It was like a dance. They were just so great.
I'm listening. I have a message to send here.
Oh, no problem. I was just reading. Gingy has a dentist, but she still feels now. Granted, Gingy, I'm really good with needles, as you know. So it may just be my pain level. And I posted something on Facebook today. Um, I found a little validation on Facebook Reels, and it was about living with chronic pain, how our bodies adjust to chronic pain. Um,
Well, you sent me that thing, right?
I sent it to Facebook in general. I didn't send it
Okay.
directly to you, but he was talking about how chronic pain sufferers, they're if they live at if they say they're living at a 5 and somebody else were to just go in never having dealt with chronic pain, they'd probably be at a 7, 8, 9. Um, and it's very true. Your perception of pain really does change the more you live in it because your brain can adjust to so much, right? Um,
Right.
because I've hurt myself a number of times just by being accidents and stupid things, right? Like I broke my foot and I walked on it for 3 days.
That still kills me. You did
Oh,
that.
that was the first foot I broke. That was when I was vacuuming. I tripped on the vacuum cord and I broke my foot. That
Gotta
was
go
like
cordless.
15 years ago. But I walked on that one for 3 days before I went to the doctor about it. And the only reason I went to the doctor was because I asked Melody to put an ice pack on it.
Right.
And she said, "No, this looks wrong. This doesn't look right. It looks like you might have broken something." I'm going, it's just a sprain. It'll be fine. No, no, no. Orthopedic surgeon. They said you're lucky. You don't have to have surgery, but yeah, you broke it. So, and that's why when I tripped on the stairs and broke the other foot, which was the opposite foot. So I broke both feet at one point or another. Um, when I broke the other foot, I said, "No, I know it doesn't feel that bad, but I got to go get it looked at." So I've started to realize that looking at assessing the the problem rather than living by assessing pain is how I have to go about it. Otherwise, um, I could be in serious trouble.
Right. I
It
mean, but
was
it's also good that you're aware of that, right?
well, it took fracturing my back to make me aware of it because when I fractured my back, I had no idea I fractured my back. I thought I bruised my tailbone. Now,
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
I did everything I needed to do to get back into shape, right? Like I took care of myself really well and it healed. And they said, there's nothing that we will or could do for you at this point. Um, so, it's one of those things where it changes how you look at things. So,
Well, but it's also important to know you got to change the way you
yeah,
look at things, right?
yeah,
I mean, that's really, I mean, you hope people choose the right way to look at it.
yeah.
I mean, people find different ways of looking at it. Some go
Well,
very sideways. That's all.
yeah, and pain is usually an indicator that will tell someone if they need urgent care or not, right? Um, that's not an indicator for me. I have to assess the actual physical damage.
No, that's a good point. Well, and then we also have that man syndrome thing, like you don't want to go to the hospital.
Rub some dirt in it, walk it off, which I've done
Yeah.
a lot.
Well, well, remember that picture I showed you where my face was all swollen?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, I did not want to go to the hospital, man.
Right?
And I'm like, Oh, this will wear off, right?
Oh, and for
Um,
those of you who don't know, Darren had a reaction to one of the medications he was on.
oh, right,
And
okay.
yeah, we got to do a little backstory here. And his whole face swelled up. He sent me a picture. I didn't even recognize him. I didn't know it was him.
Oh, it was hilarious. I think it's funny. I mean, I had to take a picture of that. I just
Yeah. I'm going,
crazy.
well, I actually asked him, who's this? And he goes,
Yeah,
me. I'm going, what?
yeah. It wasn't one of my the smarter things in my life that I've done for sure. But well, the only reason it went as long as it did was because Michelle was in Saskatoon for something.
Oh, right. So you didn't
And
have your sober second thought saying, go to the hospital, dumbass.
yeah, well, as soon as
I
she
know.
got home, she's like, as soon as she got home, it's like we're going to the hospital.
I think
Well,
that's
it's
honestly why
never going to
God gave
go.
us women, because we kill ourselves. There's a reason men die younger than women. We're
Yeah.
stupid that way.
Yeah, that's actually a really good way to look at that. Well, in that picture I sent you was a reflection in the mirror before we went to the hospital.
Yeah. And it was crazy.
Oh,
I didn't recognize you at all.
yeah. Oh, I don't even, if you still have it, you can post it. I don't care.
I don't know exactly where I'd find it, whether it was Messenger or Facebook, um, or whether it was
It
text.
doesn't matter. I just thought if you had it, I mean, I certainly don't care. That, whatever. I mean, sometimes you do stupid things, you got to fess up to it, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
So,
And that's the
all
thing.
good.
I mean, I fess up to my stupid too. Like, must have been on Messenger, and I don't know that Messenger will go that far back.
Oh, I probably have the picture. I could send it to you.
There you go.
I'm sure I did not get rid of that picture. That was just too ridiculous. Oh man, I have my phone's telling me I got no. I'm taking too many pictures. So,
No storage left.
well, I'm charging my phone right now in the background. I bet I could probably just take some of these photos off of there. Oh, did you get the photo I just sent you before we went on?
Of the robins? Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that's
right,
so
right
cute.
near our front door.
Nice.
Ah, you know what? We'll find it another time because
Yeah, we'll
honestly, I
find it
don't know
another
where
time.
it, I don't know where it is either. But yeah, no, that was crazy. That was
I'm just scrolling back.
oh
I'm getting back to when I was saying the picture of my. I got to be getting close at this point.
well. I'm actually glad for your saying there that it was one that just kind of um meant something to you, right?
Wow, Lynn. Wow.
Wow, that's pretty advanced at her age.
Hmm.
What's going on in that household?
You got to wonder. Oh, there it is. I found it. Save that. Now, where can I post it? I'm gonna post it to Discord, to Melody, just right there. And I'll have to
You're
pop
doing
you.
that. I'll get this out of the way because we're going into all kinds of lovely places.
Yeah.
But I like you picked a saying that meant something to you because I I picked one that someone off the cuff said to me, and it could have been his own, it could have been from someone else, I don't know. But he said to me, he goes, the more you talk, the more people hear things you didn't say. And
Oh,
I'm
that's
like,
good.
I went, oh my God. Ever since that, or ever since I grasped onto that, I listen a lot more than I talk now.
Yeah.
And it's
Well,
like, why don't you tell me who you are?
well, and that's where free speech is so important, right? Because
Right,
I mean, everybody goes, no, people shouldn't say what I don't like. No, that's not how it works. If you want to know somebody, let them speak their minds.
right.
Yeah. But what that saying is actually saying is the more you talk, the more people misunderstand you. But
Exactly.
that's what we're trying to avoid here by making definitions and getting clear definitions and clearing up misunderstandings when we talk, right? But that's the
Right.
point of discussion is or is to have a clear understanding of each other. But a lot of people aren't interested in the discussion, right?
Well, and I mean, I have to admit, I mean, that's just a human nature thing. And if you only get to just kind of a very off cuff or an odd comment walking by someone, you don't really have time for clarification.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But we should make time. I mean, and that's I always have a problem when people assume something because if you
Oh,
assume something, then you're just guessing. And how do you get anywhere when you're just guessing at everything? Okay, I'm gonna see if I can
well,
pop that picture up.
and you know what? And to be honest, good or bad, I
Oh,
mean,
there's you and the picture beside. I'm gonna see if I can get you a little bit bigger here. Discord, where's Discord? Let's unlock that.
yeah, no kidding, eh?
There. And that you see,
You'd
I
almost think I had something injected into my lips for crying out loud.
well, I thought that like the way your cheeks are and the way your lips are, I thought it was totally somebody else,
Yeah, I know.
right? And you look at them side by side and they don't look like the same person. Like your face shape is different.
Well, yeah, I was a little more round with that orange shirt on.
Yeah. So, and
There you
just
go.
the and
Guys,
I like that I got you
if
both
it
up
looks
there.
like it's gonna get bad, guys, go to the
Go
hospital.
to the hospital, just do it.
Just do it. Don't be such a hero.
Well, I don't think it's even so much that people are guys are trying. Oh, that's the wrong one. The guys are trying to be a hero. I
Mhm.
just it's we don't want to stop doing what we're doing. We want to continue on with what we're doing because I don't know about you, but that's what got me into this situation in the first place. I had a job to do. I wanted to do my job. I should have gone to the hospital on day one. Um,
Oh,
I worked for 3 days on all three of these things. I went into the cooler every 20 minutes just so I could cool down my arm and reduce the swelling and continue cutting.
uh, see that
Three,
actually this part of the story I don't know.
yeah, 3 days. I continued
Okay.
cutting. So yeah, it was one of those things where I was the manager. I didn't have someone who could just fill my shoes, right?
Yeah, that's tough. You show that dedication to a company, and for the most part, I don't think that. I mean, we don't have to say the company
Oh, they
or
definitely
even
didn't show any dedication back.
no, but I mean, I don't think that's uncommon to be honest.
No,
I I don't know if there's many companies out there that would have done the right thing there.
which brings me to another great saying. You hear a lot now, you know, if you die tomorrow, your company's not going to give a shit. They're going to replace you in a drop of a heartbeat.
Mhm.
You don't
That's
matter.
actually another one that we could have used in this situation,
Yeah,
but
exactly. Because yeah, take care of yourself because the company you work for doesn't care about you.
no.
So that's one of the things I still have some little nicks on my lips from I had a little bit of freezing left, but feeling pretty good
Oh,
overall.
but you know what? I did. do a little bit of a search on some funny stuff.
Oh, did you?
And and there's so much, but I kind of like this one, so I went with this one. I wanted to bring it up, and it's you're getting old when you stoop down to tie your shoelaces and wonder what else you can do while you're down there.
Got to
And
get it all done at once.
that was a George Burns. So that
Yeah.
was, and one other one, just because I think it's kind of funny. Oh no, where is it? It was from Seinfeld. Something along the lines of, I don't know where it is now. Something along the lines, you're getting old when there's one candle on the cake, and they wonder if you're going to be able to blow it out. I mean, that's not the exact quote, but it was something like that. I came across them. I thought they were funny, so I just wanted to share that too.
As we're getting older, some sayings that are coming up are I don't understand how I can remember a song from 1984, but I can't remember why I walked into the kitchen.
Yes.
You know,
That is funny though, really.
yeah. Oh, Ellen DeGeneres, accept who you are, unless you're a serial killer.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of, when I was doing a little bit of search there, I went, oh my goodness. Like, there's just so much out there.
Oh, there is. I just did a little search right here, and one from pop culture. Now, if anybody's watched Friends, and most people have, Chandler had a good one, and it fits for me perfectly. I'm not great at advice. Can I interest you in a sarcastic comment?
That is actually pretty good.
I like that one. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of the good, like meaningful sayings for me came out like you were like farther back in history.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I mean, Churchill had a lot of good ones. Um,
Yeah.
and I mean, I personally prefer more of the inspirational stuff.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, those are probably a lot of the true ones.
Oh, Maya Angelou has a good one here. Um, do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better.
That is actually, that's really good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Which should be I mean, I believe that's a common truth. That's just how we as people should be, right? Oh yeah,
But life would be way easier that way, Bob.
it would be.
So
Well,
we shouldn't do.
that's well, and I was just talking to Melody just the other night. I mean, people are like water. We look for the path of least resistance, not the path that's best for us.
Right. Oh, I'm guilty of that. I have no problem admitting that.
Yeah, I prefer to look for the path that's best.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but I mean, where we're at in our age now too, we always look at what's best.
Yeah,
But
but I mean, that
I
was the
mean,
whole.
if I can find the least resistance that is really close to best, I might take that.
That's probably the best option, right?
Well, yeah. We got to win too, right? We got to have little wins in our life.
You gotta have some wins. Yeah, Lynn. Unlike Lynn, who thinks we have tiny brains,
Well,
we have a little bit of win.
the problem is she may not be far off with it, but or is it really bad if you just go along because it's just the least path of
The
resistance?
path of least resistance. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're pretty stupid. Yes, you're right. I am.
Thank you.
Yes.
I will take that to heart.
Well, but I love it when people think you're not very smart. They don't ask you to do very much or very many questions.
I've been doing things so wrong.
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, I mean, you want to help people with your knowledge and everything. I mean, But you just have to be smart about where you let it out.
Yeah. Well, actually, there came a turning point where I started doing that. Um, even with technology and Mrs. Doe, her stream stuff, she started getting into things that were outside my purview, and I didn't go get it and figure it out and understand it. I let her do it herself because that was something I didn't have to worry about then.
Well, but she's better off because now she's independent. She doesn't need you for that.
She is better, yeah. It does help her to be independent, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I should put up my other cursed picture for you because it's a random one. This one happened the other night. Okay, our friend Misha, who's probably gone to have a nap at this point, um, he um, he drinks this drink that they have down in the States called Dr. Dynamite. Now, you're the first thing I think of when I think of Dr. Dynamite is you remember that old Muppets character, Dr. Teeth, who played in the band?
Dr. Teeth?
Yeah, Dr. Teeth. He played in the band on the Muppet Show.
I don't even remember Animal.
Well, let's see if I can find Dr. Teeth here.
Well, you know, if Misha was on, I might actually go have some Hawkins cheesies.
I got to send him some. Okay.
Or yeah, no, I mean, or well, then you know what would be the probably the best thing to send him, just because just that bought that bag from Costco.
Oh, with all the little ones.
Yeah,
Yep. Okay, that's not
we
him.
buy that quite a lot because we try to limit our intake of them.
Yes. Well,
But
we
I
don't buy the
found
big bags. We buy the bigger bags with 3 smaller bags in them.
we do that too. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. But I mean, I like to think I have enough self-control. I can have one little bag. Well,
But
I'm
do
wrong.
you?
I'm wrong. I have no self-control. And opening a bag takes very minimal time compared to the rewards inside. So I open plenty of bags.
That is a fair point. Let's see if I
Yeah.
can open image in new tab. There we go. There we go. Okay, good, good, good. Now let's see if I see if Chrome is actually there. He is. There's Dr. Teeth right there. Hmm.
Oh, okay.
That's Dr. Teeth. So every time he says Dr. Dynamite instead of Dr. Pepper, right? Dr. Pepper doesn't remind me of this, but Dr. Dynamite does.
Makes
So every
sense.
time he says Dr. Dynamite, I think of this. So I made a
Makes sense.
Dr. Dynamite.
Nice. Oh, that is cool, actually.
So if Dr. Dynamite ever needs a spokesperson, there you
There you
go.
go. Yeah. You should send it in to him.
He should.
Yeah. I I mean, I mean, now that you set it up the way you did, I mean, it totally makes sense. But
Right?
yeah. Well, I think it looks funny all on its own though. Like you didn't like
It's true, yeah, but I just I have like 3 of them I think that I made. Let's see. Let's go here, go properties, go here. Um where's another one?
so you
There.
did so you said like have we established Dr. Dynamite is like Dr. Pepper?
It is. Yeah, he actually Misha thinks it's better than Dr. Pepper. I like this one too.
Okay. Oh, so they have Dr. Pepper down there.
Yeah, they do, but
Oh, okay.
this is like a Sam's Club brand of Dr. Pepper or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that would make sense. Sam's Club. Okay.
Yeah. So,
So you won't get it up here until we get a Sam's Club.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I
Or some
also made
illegal contraband over the border, shipping
yeah,
Dr. Dynamite.
I also made a couple of these ones too. So this one's a little cuter. It's the same saying, ancient Tibetan philosophy, don't start none, won't be none, but he's just a little cuter, right?
A little more passive of a picture for sure.
Yeah. So, although the other one looked, it was a little
Kermit
more
on you should okay, so someone asked you to make a Kermit on a Sprite.
Kermit on a Sprite.
Kermit, like
Why would
Kermit
I
the
do?
Frog.
But Kermit has nothing to do with Sprite. What you talking about, Vampiric?
You know where you should put Kermit? On a package of bacon.
No, that's Miss Piggy. Oh, unless he's the inventor of bacon, or unless he invented a new bacon. Oh, oh, that could be cursed.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, you could get there'd be some bad things with that.
Hi, Lynn. See, Cringy uses her account, and Lynn uses her account to talk. How you doing?
Well, you know what, Bob? It's really good you could answer with your little brain.
Yeah, I know. I actually
I
said
don't-
3 words, Lynn.
How'd you do that?
We're going to tease you.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's my cursed product for this week was Dr. Dynamite.
I like it.
Yeah, usually I know when it's Lynn.
Yeah.
How are you tonight, Miss Farty Pants?
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Well, it was so bad that um Gingy looked at her and said, "Did you shit yourself?" Mm. I'm like, "Whoa, that was loud."
We're getting rain up here again.
Oh, are you? Well,
Yeah.
I heard PA Mistwolf was getting rain. Has been getting a lot of rain
Where, sorry?
up past PA.
Well, there's some fires going on up north. They could use a little bit of rain.
There, Mistwolf said it's about to rain again. Yeah, that'd be good. And that's up in that areas where Drew was for this wedding that he went to. And he sent me a
Right.
picture of his arms and like I didn't know he was so allergic to them because I don't get welts like that. But he's got
Hmm.
all of these welts.
I'm gonna go check because I smell water. It must be raining right now.
Yeah, and we were supposed to get rain the past couple days and we've gotten none. We did have a little lightning. What was it? Thursday or Friday night? We had some lightning, but oh wait.
Well, with all this hot weather, I mean, I'm surprised we didn't get more storms, to be honest.
I just read back Gingy's Gingy's telling Lynn about baking potatoes in the microwave. And she
Okay.
told her to stab the potatoes with a fork before she microwaved them and asked why. Lynn asked why. And she said, so they don't explode in the microwave. And Bobby goes, we can explode the microwave? Hey, Epic.
That's probably what, yeah, well, that's what he was thinking. It's like, right on, I'm gonna blow something up.
That is a guy thing. That's why guys
Yeah,
die earlier than
yeah,
younger than men.
yeah.
Or men die younger than women. Now, to be
Well, blowing
fair,
stuff up is pretty cool.
I did watch a guy put a couple of side airbags in the microwave and blow it up the other night on TikTok. So
The heat turned or set him off.
The heat. Oh no. He actually exploded the microwave without turning it on. It was just an older microwave, and he's a guy who uses he's got a salvage yard or something like that, and he just blows stuff up with airbags just to show the pressure, the like the sheer force of an airbag.
Wow. And that popped that.
Yeah, it well actually it was a a pretty tough microwave. It only bent it out. But yeah, it still bent it.
That would be actually, um, I was gonna say that'd be interesting to see, but then I was like, you sent me some stuff where it's on TikTok, but I can't open it.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Is that just because I don't have a TikTok on my phone
Yes.
or?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
because you don't have TikTok on your phone.
hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah. I would also like to
I,
note that being June 1st, this is the start of Men's Mental Health Month. Now, this is a little bit of a serious note. It gets put off a lot, and we're talking about guys who don't go in to get looked at and stuff like that. So, pardon me. So, on a more serious note, guys do need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of yourself physically and mentally. It is Men's Mental Health Month. Okay. So if you have someone to talk to and you need to talk, do it. Just a little bit
absolutely
of a
great.
serious note.
Oh, that's a great thing to bring up.
Yeah, I do it
I
every
mean,
June. June
right.
gets co-opted by a lot of other things, but I think it's important for men to be there for other men because honestly, now not to say that women can't be there for men because they are, but there's a certain experience at as being a man that they only other men would understand, right? So be there for the guys out there in your life. If and I'm the same way. If someone needs to talk, I'm there.
Oh, I love to
So,
talk. I don't have any problem with that.
but
There's
if
just a
if
lot
you're
of people
struggling
that don't want to hear what I have to say.
if you're struggling mentally, I mean, that's the thing. If you need, because guys don't go for therapy either. I mean, I struggled at the very beginning of this situation. I struggled with some pretty deep depression, and I wasn't interested in going and seeing a psychologist or anything like that. I wasn't. I'll handle it myself. I'll deal with it myself, and that's the guy mentality, right? You deal with shit yourself, and you get over it.
Yep.
But
Well,
sometimes
that's stereotypes, right? For sure.
it's definitely a stereotype, but it's also a true stereotype. So
Yes.
sometimes you just need an extra lift up. You need someone who understands, who's someone who can even just listen, not try to fix your problems, right? Who's been through something similar. And for June, I usually do a TikTok about men's mental health where, you know, I've got a coffee and you need to chat. There's the coffee. Coffee's on type thing.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's good. Well, I mean, you and I have kind of always been that way personally, right?
Yeah. Well, and we know we can go to each other.
Right.
If we're struggling, we can go to each other. But not all
Well,
men have that.
right. No, for sure. I mean, you just hope everybody can find somebody that can listen to them,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I mean, it's also, I guess, if you're having trouble finding that person, maybe don't give up. Keep
Yeah.
looking.
Well, that's what I'm saying too.
The
Yeah.
person's there.
Don't give up. I mean, we have it bad enough right now where in Canada, even our government wants to kill us if we're depressed.
Sorry, I can't
Even though,
help but laugh every time
oh,
you say that.
I know,
It's
right? A guy outside of Tim Hortons had IBS and he was offered MAID. So, and then within the same day, he was actually killed by the government's program.
right.
And I'm going, so suicide is illegal. They don't want you to have a gun because you might commit suicide. but will kill you for you if you don't feel up if you don't feel like living anymore. If you're depressed or if you can't afford things or if you can't get the proper medical service, will just kill you for you, which is
Hmm.
it blows my mind and makes me angry. It really makes me angry. No doctor should ever offer me to anyone, ever. They should not be saying, well, have you thought about this? No, that goes against the Hippocratic Oath. Do no harm. Do no harm.
So, without diving too deep into, because I mean, we could finish our whole night on this one topic I'm about to ask you. How does the government get away with that? Like,
Oh, it's legal.
well,
When you make the laws, you can do whatever the hell you want.
so basically that was brought in because they have the majority.
Yeah.
Because I can't like it would really scare me if other parties agreed to that.
Yeah, no, there was zero. I believe there was zero conservatives that agreed to that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, when you have
Hmm.
the power and you can make the laws, like I'll be honest, I haven't filled out my census yet. Now, granted, I've been very sore, very busy, very trying to just deal with what I'm going through and haven't had the energy to do it because life has thrown a lot of shit at us. But today I got a final notice. It's your legal obligation. Well,
Oh,
wait a minute. Wait a minute here. The government of Canada had a legal obligation to allow um, innocent protesters to not have their bank accounts seized and not have the Emergency Act put upon them. So until those people are charged, I don't think this fucking matters. I'm sorry, just I'm. We're going to get off the rails if we're not careful.
well, that's why. I mean, we can take a little soiree over to another side and come up with another topic.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's
Oh,
okay.
I mean, honestly, I would. You and I need to continue this conversation because there's lots of things I would like to discuss in this regard, but I don't think we should do it here because, yeah, but yeah, no, I would like to. A lot of things have been going on in my head lately that I'm like, wait a second.
Bart gets a little bit animated when he gets pissed off. So
I kind of enjoy it, but
yeah,
yep.
I'm
Oh,
just
but
gonna
see, there's nothing wrong with having passion either, though, right?
no. Well, passion for common sense. I mean, I I hate when something doesn't make sense and yet people are trying to tout it out as as the right thing. Well, how does it make sense? If it makes sense, okay, I got you. But
Yeah. Well, and it's funny too, is I really don't end up in situations where I'm confronting those people a lot. Um, because you and I have been talking about this. This comes up in a lot of conversations in many different ways. And I'm like, I honestly have some questions I'd like to ask them. Like, but I just don't seem to run into some of the
some of
situations where like,
yeah. Well, and to be fair, the only situations I what do I want today? Do I want raspberry or do I want peach iced tea? Hey, peach.
oh, you took peach?
Oh yeah, I love peach.
We're more raspberry-ish.
It depends on how I feel, but I'm feeling mellow. I need to mellow out.
Oh, there you go.
Smells
For
so
me,
good.
I always like either the chamomile or for some reason the mint.
Well, this is just a iced tea mix. Now,
Right.
okay, speaking of iced tea, what do you think of when you think of iced tea? Do you think of, if you were in the States, would you think of sweet tea, or would you think of tea that is cold and not has no sugar in it?
No sugar in it.
Really?
Yeah.
I have never had iced tea that didn't have sugar in it.
But that's also because I've had interaction with some Americans through my parents, and ironically, tea came up.
Well, and I've had interactions with American friends too, because of Twitch, right? And that's where the discussion started. Sorry, I'm coming in and out of focus here as I make my jug of tea, which I'm hoping will be a little more effective on my throat than water. That guy up.
Sometimes water just doesn't do it. I
No.
know you're supposed to drink so much, a certain amount of water each day, but it's like, how boring is that?
Well, there's two things. Because of my kidney stones, I do drink more water than most people do,
Right,
just to keep them flowing. And
right.
I should avoid tea because tea is an instigator of kidney stones. Um,
Really? Okay,
yeah, but I really wanted a tea to help deal with my throat. So,
right.
but there's to help with kidney stones. Acetic, no, not acetic. What kind of? There's ascorbic acid. Ascorbic acid actually helps um, deal with kidney stones, and that if you have kidney stones and you're drinking like Crystal Light, which has no sugar um, and it has a lot of ascorbic acid, it can actually benefit you when it comes to kidney stones. So
Well, that's a workaround to drink some tea.
yeah, so this has ascorbic acid in it because it's like a Crystal Light drink, but we eat it from Meluka. Um, Plus, I go ahead and I take extra vitamin C anyways, which is a type of ascorbic acid as well. So you do things as you get older. You do things that you need to do.
That's right. Well,
So
luckily, I have not been ordered to do anything by a doctor yet. I mean, it's been suggested, but um, I'm not there where it's imperative yet. So, I mean, I have tried to make my diet a little better, but
right,
I mean, it's tough.
it can be, yeah,
I
and
don't
that's where
mind drinking. You know, the best way to drink water is if you let it ferment with grapes. That's a nice way to drink water. Um,
that's a good
if
way
you
to.
make some kind of mixture with hops and barley, I mean, that's another way to drink water that I quite enjoy.
Yep, yep. And yet I drink about two of these a day,
Right.
and this is a liter. Yeah, a liter every time.
Yeah.
So
I have my good days and I have my bad days, and it's just
well, I'm prone for now that I've had them, I get prone to them. So I'm just trying to be more careful because they are a pain in the butt.
right.
Like, I mean, last time I had them, I didn't have to get anything done. I just, I got some medication, passed them through, and and voila, it was done. But yeah, it's one of those things where I just don't want it to recur just because it takes me out of commission for a bit.
Right.
So,
Actually, I drank more water when I was doing that delivery job for SaskTel.
oh, did
Or
you?
no, yeah. It was just well, 'cause I was in the vehicle a lot.
Yeah.
So I just kind of forced myself to, just take little sips. And it's amazing, you just drink, 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 and little at a time. Before you know it, it's time for a refill. And
Yeah. Yeah.
that's when I did my best, or when I was my lowest weight.
Okay, yeah. Well, you were doing a lot of walking, you were doing a lot of water.
Well, the water, surprisingly enough, it's the water. and it's what you eat when. It's not like I went all crazy. Um, I went off starches like bread and pasta, rice.
Oh, okay.
So I was essentially protein and vegetables.
Like,
Um, and just kind of what I tried to do is I tried to eat more protein for breakfast and lunch.
okay.
And then I mean fruits and vegetables, sorry. And then I would try to have a morning or an AM snack between breakfast and lunch, and then a PM snack between um, lunch and
Okay.
supper. And all the water between that, I was great.
Yeah. Guess who's home?
Oh, yes. I was gonna ask her a question. I forgot what it was now.
Oh, and he was going to ask you a question. Forgot what it was. Oh,
Hmm.
Darren,
Don't
I got
worry.
my printers back up and lubed and running again. They were maintained, so I made this guy. Oh, he's so it's so. There we
Hard to
go.
see.
Oh, I'm gonna have to send you a picture.
He's giving you the finger.
It's a little monkey giving you the middle finger.
Thanks.
I'll send you a picture of him.
I will listen.
Okay.
But he's
Yeah, your
adorable.
glare there, I mean, there's a lot of glare there, so
He's pretty white. I made him a flesh colored so I could paint him because I wanted to
right,
do some painting.
right. Well, now your printer's going, I think we did, it was offline we did this, but
Yeah, yeah. And
the oil-
I was thinking about doing that today, but I didn't
Sure.
feel up to it.
Oh, no, that's fine. Uh, I mean, it's not a 911 or anything, but, because I mean, I still have to get it from you, right?
Yep. Oh,
Mind you,
now the bastards are texting me.
to be honest, I might be willing to pay for the shipping because, well, I don't know. I'd have to check Michelle's schedule. I think this summer is going to be ugly for us, to be honest.
Oh, is it?
I think so. Just, this and that, and
Well, this
and
summer,
I'll have to check what birthdays fall on weekends and
yeah, this summer for us is well, I have there's Mrs. Doe.
hello.
I have another
If
appointment
I can
for
remember the question, I will ask her, but now piss me off.
oh hi, Mrs. Doe. I have another appointment on Thursday for another filling over here. So I mean, and I'm surprised. I was thinking usually after a filling it takes me a week and a half just to feel better. But I'm okay with even going Thursday to get this next filling because they did such a good job today.
Right.
Um, and then in July I have to go for a crown at the back, and Melody has on her birthday she has to go for another optometrist appointment just to keep track of what's going on there. So this is a summer of appointments, honestly.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm going to be trying to be a little funny on this one, but you're talking how men's mental health kind of gets overlooked in the month of June.
It does, yeah.
Well, and I think that could be because you and I have a birthday in June. I think that's the problem.
There's the problem, yep. And
It's got.
Bobby has a birthday too.
Oh,
So
I
that's
forgot.
three
Yeah.
guys. Yeah. How'd you forget it's the same day as yours?
I forget lots of stuff, Bob.
Oh yeah, Lynn said the tiny brain thing. Right.
Well, you start to remember something goes.
Yep. Yeah.
There's only so much
What am I,
room there, right?
what do you want me to take out of my brain to remember that?
Yeah, yeah. Is that worth remembering? I don't know. Yeah. 7 already.
Yeah. Lynn's 9.5. Nope.
Yeah, well, I know, like even
Wait, is she?
Well, I'm gonna go,
Yeah.
I gotta talk to him, but my plan is to go visit the kids on Friday, as long as they have nothing going on.
Right. Well, make sure to say hi for us.
Will do.
Yeah, because Addie's got to be getting big too.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
And Jensen's just the best way to explain it. He's a little boy.
Yeah, like Bobby. Yep. Can we blow
Yeah,
up the microwave?
yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I kind of sit back and I look and I'm like, you might have some problems, you two. Or let's say at least he's gonna test them.
Yep.
Yeah, and oh, it's gonna be interesting, but that's what we're here for, to
Yep.
listen and offer up advice, right?
Exactly. It's Oh, I know. I'm not sending it there for you. I'm sending it here for you. I was just gonna send you a picture of Drew so you can because I don't know if you've seen him for a while.
Well, I mean, some of his stuff pops up on Facebook, but not a whole bunch. I mean, I try to be careful. I mean, there's certain things people post that it's like, you know what? I like that. So I do like it. I do it just because I like what you posted there.
Yeah. Yep.
Like I'm
Well, I
not
sent
trying to build likes or see like that's where
yeah.
Facebook hurts me a little. I don't see as much as I probably would like to, but
Yeah, because the algorithm is because you don't like everything that you want to see,
right.
you just yeah. So I sent you a picture of him. Check out his Jeep. Read what it says on his Jeep.
On his Jeep, sorry.
Yeah. Read the hood of his Jeep.
I love it.
Right? It's not a Rubicon anymore. It's a Drubicon. He did that himself.
Because he only had to put Drew in there, right?
Well, he did the whole thing. He took the whole thing off and got it vinyled.
Oh, well, that's probably that's awesome. I love it.
Right?
Good
That was
for
pretty
him.
cool.
That is good for him.
I thought you'd like that.
I like those kind of things. I mean, there's lots of things people do to their cars where it's like, what?
Why? Yeah, why?
But I mean, that probably in the big grand scheme of things probably wasn't all that expensive either, right?
No, it wasn't that expensive, and he said it wasn't that hard. So he towed with the for the first time ever. He towed a U-Haul with the stuff that they needed for the wedding up to where they were. He towed with it.
Oh, really?
Yep. So,
Well, I mean, those things can tow enough. I don't think that's.
oh yeah, no, but it was his first time ever towing behind his vehicle. So it
Okay,
it can be
gotcha.
quite anxiety build quite a lot of anxiety towing for the first time. And
Oh, for sure.
he's prone to anxiety, so you know,
Yeah.
I had my concerns for him. Everything went
Well, you
well though,
know,
so I gave him all
it's
the
kind of
advice I
funny
could.
you say that because I wouldn't. I mean, I'm not that experienced on towing, and and we bought a horse trailer and went and picked up a horse that Marley was purchasing. And looking back on that, like towing a horse or live animals is different than towing other stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
I
That would be
mean,
far more stressful.
but I was conscious of it. And it
Yep.
just, because I said, you know what? Everything's slow. And
Yeah.
it went fine. And it should have bothered me more.
But I think
Like, but
there's
if for
certain
some reason,
things.
and I don't know why, it didn't. And I'm like, I think maybe it was just, you know what? I had to put on a good front for my daughter. Like I had
Yeah,
to be the man, right?
and
Like,
well, we also were of the age where we just jump in and do, right? You know, that was how we had to live our lives because their parents weren't really there to do when we needed something done. We just had to jump in and do it ourselves. So we're
and that
we
and I mean, if people don't understand
no,
circumstances, that's certainly not a shot at our parents. They were forced to work, and
yeah,
yeah,
that
like
is
we were
just
forced to be like that.
yeah, that was just a circumstance of when they call us latchkey kids, it's not because we our parents would have chosen to do that. It's because they needed to work, so we had to learn how to take care of ourselves at a young age.
Right.
So yeah, it's
Well, and there wasn't as many fears now.
absolutely
I mean,
that's a
like we were out playing after dark for crying out loud.
oh yeah, and oftentimes it wasn't even when the streetlight when we were really young. It wasn't even when the streetlights came home. Just come home before bedtime. You know.
Yeah, right. And it's funny, even back then, we could kind of tell, you know, the whole thing like when sunset was.
Yeah,
Because it's like, okay, you're right. The street lights come on, and it's like, okay, we got about a half hour to play before we have to go home.
yeah, exactly.
And but I think our parents, at least mine were, very respectful as long as we were close to the time.
Yeah,
They didn't stress about 5, 10 minutes or 15 minutes.
my parents were like that too. Um, I can't say the same
Because we
about
knew
Mrs. Doe's.
we weren't being ignorant.
Yeah,
We took a guess and we were wrong.
and sometimes kids get carried away with playing. It just
Oh,
happens.
yeah.
So,
Oh, I mean, can you just imagine the way we grew up? Like, parents would be up on charges.
oh, 100%.
I mean, and it's
I
just,
mean, we had lawn
and we
darts for
weren't,
Pete's sakes.
but I mean, but we weren't mistreated. Our parents were not bad parents.
No,
So to say that they'd be up on charges in today's world is like, that makes no sense.
it really does. Um, it really does speak to the progress that's happened. That's not really progress.
I never really thought of it that way.
Yeah,
That, that's pretty ugly.
it is. And
Huh.
who's if we're going to talk about who's to blame for that, that is government overreach.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like you and I have to have a chat offline about some of this stuff because I know I I really want to chat about some of this stuff. Um, so um, so I'm gonna lead this a little different way and say I could we could take offense to that. Like, are you calling my parents bad parents?
We should take offense to that.
Well,
Not
I think I think I kind of do actually.
not because protecting kids is wrong, but instilling a sense of self-awareness and self-reliance is a good thing.
Well,
And
and
essentially
you know
that's
what?
what the parenting style was in back in our day. It was you know the funny thing is I was working at 11 and 12 years old. I was working with high powered wood lathes and wood saws and stuff like that. And I was allowed to do it alone. Why? Because I was taught how to do it. I was taught to be safe and I was allowed to do it.
And you expected him to do it safely.
And I was expected to do it safely. And I understood the consequences to not doing it safely.
Right. And I mean, yeah, I mean, you know what my favorite saying now is? Read the room. And it's like not every kid at 11 could do that.
No, no. Would
But but that
especially
doesn't mean there
nowadays.
isn't some.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'll be
Yeah.
honest, there's certain things you have to assess the ability of the individual, right?
Mhm.
Honestly, I would probably think Lynn could use a 3D printer,
Right.
even at 10, 11. I think she could. It would take her a while to learn how to do stuff, and she's not at that reading level that she might need to be. But
Right.
responsibility wise, I think she could.
Well, and doesn't it, I mean, doesn't that kind of where everything lies from responsibility? Because, I mean, with a 3D printer, it's not like she's probably going to hurt herself very much.
Well, you do have to be careful with it because it is a high temperature machine. So
Right. But I mean, but what you were doing, like you could have cut your hand off, man.
yeah, absolutely, I could have. Yeah, I was working, you know, and in okay, I started working at 16. I started working for a living at 16, cutting meat and stuff like that. But in those however many years it was that I cut meat and worked with wood and worked construction even. Um, the worst I ever got was when I was 14 cutting wood out in a farm, and I almost cut this finger off. I've got quite the scar right here from it.
Right.
But that was the worst injury I really ever got doing dangerous stuff. And that was just me. And I was trying to hurry because it was going to rain.
Never hurry.
Never
Hurrying and
hurry.
safety do not go together.
Yep. Yep. So,
If you hurry, it will be safer. Oh, it will not.
and you know what? Honestly, I think that's when I realized that, if they had a better, if they, I was using a jump saw, of course, like a bow saw, and I
Oh, okay.
forgot, I forgot that it jumped, you know?
Mm. Yeah.
Mhm. So, but yeah, it just takes one mistake really to learn your lesson because after that, I think the worst I've ever cut myself, and this is using, okay, I'm using a bandsaw to cut 150-pound slabs of meat, right? Like I'm pushing 150-pound slabs of meat through a bandsaw. Worst I ever did
Right.
is I think there's a little cut right here, and that's because I had my knife in my hand and I was reaching across my hand and I hit the window in one of the stores I was in, and it shocked my hand, and my knife dropped onto my other hand.
Oh, really? Wow.
That's the worst cut I ever got cutting meat.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I
Well,
cut
I
a lot
mean,
of
in
meat.
fairness, I mean, you don't work as a baker and don't, I mean, you're going to get some burns,
Oh yeah,
but I never, nothing very serious.
yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah, I don't know. It's like,
But we have to credit our
well,
parents. We have to credit our parents with giving us the the ability to recognize danger, and keep ourselves out of danger just by giving us that independence and you know
well, okay, so here's another thing though, too. How about the understanding of our like the consequences of our errors when we're young?
yeah,
Like instead of letting like before they do things, like they escalate into what can they do better and better. But if you do something wrong, like no, I'm not saying beat people or your kids. That's not what I'm saying. But I mean, I'm sorry, a little cuff. Smarten up. Like, what were you thinking?
that's what I was saying. I'm ready to smack people in the back of the head for like
Yeah.
stealing in a public place, right? I'm just, don't make me do what your parents should have done already. Hey Birdie.
You know what? The problem with that nowadays is you just don't know with people.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be my, like, I mean, it's not a matter of saying, oh, be afraid of people, but you don't know what people are capable of.
It's true,
And
but people should never
and the
know of.
problem is sometimes you don't see it coming. That's
Yeah.
like like protection, I get that. I'm like, even walking down the street at night, I wouldn't say jumpy, but I'm pretty leery of, or I wouldn't say leery, I'm aware of my surroundings. And it's like, yeah, it's it happens, man. It's
There's now, since we're on quotes and sayings today, I don't know if you know who Jordan Peterson is.
not by the name.
Okay. Well, Jordan Peterson had a quote that I really liked. He said, "A good man is a very, very dangerous man who has it voluntarily under control." That means he's capable of doing great violence in protection of of people and family, but he controls his violence, his violent nature. And men in are it can be in general violent individuals, and you see that by with people who can't control themselves, right? But a good man is a dangerous man who has it voluntarily under control.
John Wick.
Yes. Yeah.
And I only say that because I'm actually getting caught up on that right now. And
Oh yeah, I
so
watched them just the other day too.
it's well, we're on three now. Um, so it's just ironic that that comes up.
Yeah.
Or well, that would be the first thing that comes to my mind.
Yeah. The full quote is, "A harmless man is not a good man," because they'll take the back seat if someone else is getting hurt, right? They'll just allow people to be hurt, not stand up for people. But a good man is a very, very dangerous man who has it voluntarily under control. And that really resonated with me because I know how violent I can be personally, how my anger can get me violent, but I took measures and steps to become that person that voluntarily controlled it until necessary. So when you say you don't know what people around what lengths they're going to around you, what they'll go
Right.
to, be aware that be aware of what lengths you'll go to.
Oh, me personally, well, first of all, I'm gonna say I I I I have met very few German or people of German descent that don't have anger issues. I mean, I do. Everybody I've met that is of German descent has has it,
Some sort of
and
yeah, there's some sort of anger issue.
yeah, there is. And I've told Michelle this lots, my Michelle, sorry, that I decided early on in my life, it's like I'm angry. I got mad at, oh, very, very angry. And I said, I've got to change.
Yeah,
And that's something I've done myself. And
voluntary control. You see?
yes, well, I figured I had to, well, no, I didn't figure. I knew for a fact. If I
Yeah.
didn't get it under control, I was going to be, I was going to cause myself a lot of
There
problems.
was going to be a lot of problems. Exactly.
There
And
were
that's
going to be a
that's
lot of problems.
exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And that's where this one struck home for me, was because I understand the violence I'm capable of,
Right.
but I've always chosen, even from a young age, to be in voluntary control of that. After
Well,
one situation that kind of sent me, and you know, it was after that situation. I'm reading fantasy novels. You know, they always talk about that berserker blood rage, where they
oh yeah.
forget everything, and I literally got that. I started to understand what that meant, because that's how I was one at one point, and that's what forced me to make that voluntary control.
Well, actually, it's really funny you say that because I would get so angry where, I mean, I'd throw things. And, but it's funny because I still realized I should throw this than do anything else.
Yeah. It's and
You know,
that's it.
like I'm not going to hit anyone. I'm not going to like, it's like I threw something because that was the least amount of damage I guess I could do.
Yep. And I would go and work out if I could. Like I'd do something very physical.
That makes sense too. I'm sure a lot of people like even athletes probably do that.
Yeah. Which makes it really hard right now because I can't do that.
Right. Well,
So,
you've lost that release, if you will.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I've learned how to manage it other ways. I'm starting to manage it mentally rather than physically. There's no physical release, but I try and keep my emotions in check, right? So,
Good for you, Birdie. That's awesome.
yeah, that is. Yeah.
Yep. Well,
Well, and that's the thing.
I was gonna say too, though, like that was brought up before I could even say it, but you think about it, there's how many people, maybe not so much anymore, but back in the day, because alcohol was a big thing.
Yeah.
I mean, and I mean, in at least growing up for me and my family, there was always alcohol in the house.
Oh yeah.
And well, I mean, well, you know, I think you know, like my mom's first husband was an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's it just wasn't frowned upon as much, or even the
No.
drinking is driving and the
Yeah.
I mean,
Which I never understood. You know, and even as we started to grow up and get into that age where we could drive and then all of a sudden we could drink, I would
right,
never ever consider it. And it's just that was just part of my I don't even know. Nothing ever happened to make me think. I just thought it's stupid. I shouldn't do it. Right. So
right.
even if my friends were drinking and we were driving, I'll drive like I'd have one drink, if that, but I could have fun without drinking. So I'm happy to be the designated driver, and we'll have some fun. You guys can have some drinks and whatever the case, right?
But see, and that's where, because we've talked about these sites where people can go and get their addiction shocked, right? And we've joked, well, I've joked, but I'm also serious, where I guess AA had it wrong all along. Like abstinence doesn't work. Well, it does work, right? And your comment there is exactly why. I don't make silly decisions if I haven't had a bunch of drinks in me.
Yeah, yeah,
Because anyone that drives after drinking thinks they're fine to drive.
yeah. Well, I literally saw one just the other day where this girl was 1.4, but she didn't look drunk.
Yeah.
And I'm going, but still, do you think you really should? You think it's smart to do that? That that's just that's asking for your own problems. That's inviting problems into your life. Whereas if you can avoid inviting problems into your life by simply not doing something, I'm okay with that.
But the thing is, if people are doing things and being out in public, it's not just them, right?
Yeah, yeah.
They're
Well,
endangering everybody. Now, and I'll say before, I mean, I don't want to be hypocritical. It's like when I was younger, unfortunately, I did it.
yeah,
Not proud of it. I would never do it now. Um, and honestly, I wish I hadn't done it before, but
yeah.
we can't change the past. But um, no, I mean, I see how stupid it is.
Well, you see, and
And
I made specific decisions in my life. Like when we went to Esmeralda's, and we could crawl home across the way. I was perfect flying, like basically crawling home, but I wouldn't have
That's
driven.
perfect.
Even
Yep.
though it was that short of a distance, I wouldn't have driven. Even
Well, we
even
never
as
thought
drunk
of
as I
we
was,
never drove there. We
yeah.
walked every time.
But even as
We
drunk
did
as I
not drive.
was, I didn't consider, I wouldn't consider driving, you know.
Mhm.
But it's just,
Well, I
I,
didn't either.
yeah. But even if I could have, like, even if the car was there and I could have, I wouldn't have. And I made those conscious decisions early,
Right.
just because, and that's just my logical brain saying, no, that's stupid. Don't do it.
I remember one time you and I were at a party, and it was on the east side.
And we walked home in jean jackets in winter.
Well, it
Is
wasn't that cold. Like
Well, it wasn't that cold, but we were still just wearing jean jackets.
we were still wearing jean jackets, and that's walking across Saskatoon, right down middle of Saskatoon to get to the other side where we lived.
Yeah.
And it's like walking was not a big deal. It's like, okay, I'll
No.
walk. Like,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Now,
I
looking
remember
back on it, that wasn't very smart.
No, it wasn't. But again, we didn't have all the dangers. We were a little tipsy, and
Mhm.
so I definitely wasn't driving. And we just decided, well, we'll walk.
Yeah, and we walked. That was that must have taken us a long time.
But we didn't care. We were chatting, and it didn't matter.
Birdie, what is NZ?
Oh, New
No,
Zealand.
oh, New Zealand. Okay,
Yeah. That's where Birdie is. Birdie's in New Zealand.
okay.
Yeah, she gets to visit the Hobbit places all the time.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
That would be freaking awesome. Actually,
Yeah.
they used there were some movies that actually used her high school in them. So yeah, no, it's not cheap, and it's not that great here. I don't know because I've never had to worry about it. So um
I'm lucky. I never have either. And
yeah,
and you know what? Like I said, honestly, I'm lucky. I know I got lucky.
yeah.
Maybe it's karma, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. But I did learn, and I would never do it again. Or
But again, that goes back to Maya Angelou's um quote that I said earlier. Um how did it go again? See if I still have it up. I got Dr. Teeth up. Do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. Essentially, that's what you did, right? You lived your life that way because
right.
you learned better, and you realized that was wrong, and you just did better.
Well, yeah, I'm actually quite pleased with myself, to be honest, in that regard. Is that yeah, you know what? I did learn that. I didn't go down that.
You didn't have to suffer the consequences to learn it.
Yes, yes. Well, I'm really lucky in that regard, no doubt about it. And that's why, well, I think we've talked about this before too. I tell my daughter, it's like, you know what? There's nothing wrong with learning from someone else's mistakes.
Hello, Gingy. Are you still there? Gingy? Calling Gingy.
Oh,
That's what we told her too.
yeah.
She,
It just makes sense, right?
yeah. Say it again for Gingy in the back there.
Oh, I was saying about my daughter, I said, I tell her there is nothing wrong from learning from someone else's mistakes. Because I've learned the more from my mistakes than anything else. And I even tell her that it's like, it's okay to learn from mine. Like, you don't have to make them.
Yeah. It's a lot less, there's a lot less consequences and a lot less pain involved by learning from someone else's mistakes
Yeah.
than by learning from your own.
Well, and you know what? I mean, I don't think we'll go into it right now, but and or if we ever should. But I mean, my daughter, she learned a really good lesson, and
The hard way.
I think I think that scared the living bejeepers out of her. Now, she got lucky there
She
to a
did.
degree,
Yeah.
and I think she understands that.
Yeah.
And
And she should. Understanding that she got lucky will help her realize that next time she might not be that lucky.
right. Oh, I don't think that'll ever come anywhere close to happening again.
Yeah, no. And that's good. That's
Right.
good.
Yeah. No, and
So,
well, okay, so oh, I probably shouldn't say this, but I will anyways because I don't care. So it's really funny when Marley's brother, I want to be careful when I'm using names, but
yes.
Nathan.
Yes.
Anyway, so he's in kindergarten. So I get this call and I'm like, well, he tried to kick the principal.
Oh,
You and I might have even talked about this. He tried to kick the principal, and
I don't remember this.
I'm like, and what? Like, what are the consequences? Like, I said, honestly, like, there's no consequences in life. Why wouldn't he? Like, what's he
Yeah.
afraid of?
That's
Like,
actually a great example of what's going on with that chick stealing that guy's drink. There's no consequences for people doing
yeah,
stupid or bad things anymore.
yeah. And I mean, that's not a criticism to him. That's not what I'm saying.
No,
It
it's a
the
criticism
point
to
is,
society.
what are we teaching?
Yeah. Now, to be fair, we don't know the exact situation what happened. I mean, because there are some bad teachers out there too that, you know, that abuse their authority, right?
Right.
So, not knowing the whole situation, I can't say whether it was warranted or not, but it's still there it seems an extreme thing to do, right?
Well, the thing is, not to a 5-year-old, it's not.
Oh, he was 5. Okay. That
Sorry, that was in kindergarten.
okay, granted, at that age, they don't often have a lot of self-control. They just get mad and they lash out, right?
Well, you know what fixed that when we were in school?
We'd
A
have got our
strap.
asses beat. Yeah,
Well, it'd be a strap.
yeah.
Yeah. So like, well, and I guess I mean I'm being a little harsh when I say that, but I mean, like in our day, would you have tried to kick the principal?
Okay,
Hell no.
to be fair, I never had a problem with the principals, so
No, but I don't think he had a problem with the principal either. He was just probably having one of his situations where he did.
oh, okay, yeah. Well, and
And
and he does have a unique situation, right? So
right,
there is that to be considered as well.
right.
Whereas even in the day when we were, if you had ADHD back in the day when you were told sit down and shut up.
Right.
That's how they dealt with ADHD back then, and so we just there were always kids that would act out even against authority figures even back then. So it's not that we just didn't know all the diagnoses that we have today for some of these things.
Well, I truly believe if I was like, me as a youngster, like kindergarten and going through school, if I went through the system now, they would have me on some kind of drugs.
Oh,
I
most
know
of
for
us
a
would
fact.
be.
Yeah, I
Most of
mean,
us would be.
I just know for a fact by the way I reacted, and I was angry, and I was like, yeah, no, I would have been, and you know what? On a low dose or the proper dose, let's not say low, let's say on the proper dose, because sometimes our bodies are just lacking, right? And they just need a
Yeah,
little pick me up or a little,
yeah,
I mean,
or a
so
little
just
bring you down.
or a little bring you down, yes.
Yeah,
But
and Gingy,
I'm sure if I
I'm not
could have
saying
been just on the proper dose, I think, well, no, I don't think. I know my life would have turned out
a
way
little,
different.
yeah, a lot different. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
saying it's an
And
excuse, Gingy. It's an explanation.
right.
You know, diagnosis will explain a behavior. You still have to correct that bad behavior.
Well, but you have to have the diagnosis to correct it properly.
Yes, for the explanation, right?
Right, right. And, but I mean, that's kind of with most things, really. I mean, you kind of have to have some background and some information before we jump to too many conclusions.
Yeah.
And I only bring that up. I mean, I'm not saying anyone is here or we are, but I
No.
see that, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, whoa, man, like, do you
See,
actually know how, like, go
and
ahead.
I don't remember, like Birdie had separation anxiety when she dropped off at kindergarten. I don't remember any sort of anxiety or separation anxiety or anything. I was happy to get going, go to school, play with friends, do stuff.
See, here's where I use my aloofness is I don't remember kindergarten at all.
I barely do.
I actually I do remember a story my mom told about it, but that's I mean, I remember the story, not it happening.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to be honest, oh man, I'd have to think long and hard for like what is the last or the earliest, sorry, grade I can remember anything happening.
I remember when we moved to McNabb Park and I was 4 and we lived in
Jay,
yes. Yeah, I was trying to remember which letter that was.
was that well, sorry, was that your first one?
Yeah.
Because I know our first one was I.
Oh yeah, right across the street.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think I remember you guys living there. I remember more of where your parents were and, coming over and playing cards and
Oh yeah. See, we moved from J to C, and then we moved from C to First Avenue. So we were only in, and then they moved back when
right.
after
Okay.
they after the house kind of they couldn't make payments on the house. We moved over to Carlton Drive out east.
I remember that. 'Cause we'd
Yeah,
walk over the overpass
yeah,
to the
yeah,
husky
yeah,
before. Yes. Yeah. I
yeah.
remember that. Actually, I
So
think I was driving then.
we were just driving. Yeah,
No, because
15,
I
16.
drove there.
Yep.
Yeah, no, okay.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah,
We
you're
moved to.
right. That would have been like 16, 17.
Yeah, and that's
But
where I got
see,
my first truck.
but that's funny too, though. It's like we wouldn't hop in the car and drive around. We'd walk over.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, it was a pain in the ass to drive all the way around because it was cut off by a freeway.
yeah, it was pretty,
And
but
it's not.
still, it didn't bother us to walk though.
No, it didn't. It was a different time, right? We just
I mean,
and
well,
we
there's a
went.
lot of kids now that they say the hell with that, we're driving. Doesn't matter
Yeah.
how far we're going to drive.
And it's not like we couldn't have driven the other way where there wasn't a freeway either and just gone to a store that way. But we just wanted to go for the walk and
That some of it, I think, was just getting outside, right?
yeah. It's because
Yeah.
we lived most of our lives outside.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's another good point. Yes.
So yeah, then there
Well,
was that.
considering where we left, I mean, or where we lived, sorry. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that look down on that, but they look down on it from a money aspect, right?
Yeah.
Not not what we had for like we were essentially a small town there.
Oh, the community we had there, like the events that we had at the school, the Boy Scouts, all the stuff that we had available to us. It was a small town feel, and you felt safe. Like you knew
Right.
everybody, but you were right
Well, that's
inside
what I
this.
mean. But that's also why we were out after dark and our parents weren't out screaming at us. Where are
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And the thing is too, they also knew we weren't alone,
Yeah. Yeah.
which is probably a little different, right?
And we weren't that hard to find because there was one major park, and that's where we were probably at.
Right. That's
The
another good
school.
point. We were not
Yeah.
hard to find.
We were not hard to find.
But I just don't like, I just can't imagine back then. Like even with what people are, what the psychopaths are doing now, like inviting kids into their car, like I just don't think we would have done that.
No. You know, that's the thing. We had a trust for the people we knew, but there was always that distrust of people you didn't know.
Right. Well,
And I don't
and I
even
mean,
remember being instilled that. Like, I don't remember that being instilled in me in any way, shape, or form. Like,
right.
I don't remember them saying, okay, if someone comes up to you and does this, you shouldn't do that. No, I don't remember that. I just remember that it seemed
Well, back then we had more along the lines of stranger danger.
pretty much that was it. And
I mean that sounds kind of silly to say it. It sounded better in my head, but I mean I guess it's not wrong, but
no, but it was like if you don't know somebody, be aware.
yeah, I mean, and to be fair too, we didn't have a lot of strangers driving through there either.
No, no, we didn't. And
I
which
mean,
is funny because
a stranger driving through there would have stood out like a sore thumb.
yeah, yeah, they really would have. The thing is, we had a lot of freedom too, because we used to walk down the railroad tracks and pick up bottles and all sorts of things. We built forts in those Caraganas by the airport.
Yes, they're still there.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yeah. I mean, we'd walk to the airport to play video games.
Yes, yes, we did.
And there
One
was that,
Miss Pac, well, it was Pac-Man and then Miss Pac-Man.
yeah. And that little
But we also
store at the Husky.
depended which video game you wanted to play, because they had one at the airport, one at the hotel.
Oh, that's right.
So it depended which video game you wanted to play.
That's right.
Well, because we couldn't go to the arcade until we were old enough to drive. That was too far away.
Well, I started actually going to the arcade once we moved to First Avenue because
Right.
my buddy
You were
Rich,
closer.
yeah, we were closer. My buddy Rich lived up at the end of Second Avenue North, where we lived at the foot of it. But up at the end of Second Avenue North, you could cut across into oh, I can't remember the name of that little mall there.
What's it close to? Because I'm not sure I'm following
Yeah,
you.
I'm gonna look it up on a map.
Well, the nice thing about building forts in Caragana is that you didn't actually have to climb up.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I mean
And
and by that I just mean simply we could do it ourselves and didn't have to bother our parents at all.
yeah, and plus the wood you didn't have to nail the wood up. You just stacked it.
Right. See, but that's another thing. Like, we didn't go ask our parents stuff. We just did stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, lots
Like,
of stuff.
we figured it out.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, in fairness, too, I've met a lot of good young people that seem to really have it on the ball.
Okay, there it is. It's that the corner of Warman Road and Assiniboine Drive. You know how you used to get to John's place?
Oh,
There's
yeah,
a
that's,
mall right on
oh,
that corner.
yeah, it starts with, oh, Michelle and I were, this is so silly. Michelle and I were talking about this just a couple weeks ago. Oh, starts with a C.
I thought it was Confederation, but
No, no,
Canorama.
Confederate, Canorama,
Canorama. They used to have a
Canorama.
video store. Like they had
Oh yeah,
a
that would have been a hop, skip, and a jump from you guys.
yeah, because we were at Second Avenue North there, and we'd walk across Warman Road, and then
Yeah.
that was before there was a lot of before the circle there was. So it's just
Well, that was probably also before Warman Road was Warman Road, to
well,
be
no, it was
honest.
still Warman Road, but it wasn't as big as it is today.
Yeah, like not the expansion.
Yeah. So
Well, and I remember when they did that expansion. Now, here's stupidity, and I don't remember, like, sorry to speak ill of the dead, but so here's a guy when they were doing that and repaving and all that expansion. So some guy goes down there, he's ripping down, maybe had his lights off, ran into one of the work units there and died.
oh wow.
Well, would have been a great road to speed down, to be honest.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. But
Speaking of John, did you happen to see his new grandbaby?
probably not.
Oh, okay. He has a new grandbaby. Quite cute.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Happy for him.
Well, how long ago was that?
Oh, what was that? A couple months ago, I think.
Oh, maybe I did then. Every once in a while, like I say, I don't like a lot of things. I don't. So honestly, my Facebook posts, like notifications, are very few.
Yeah. No, I get it. I'll scroll through Facebook every once in a while, just go through stuff to see what I missed. But
Mhm.
yeah, I don't go there very much.
I find every time I go on there, I waste way too much time.
Yep.
So again, I try to go with just none
Okay,
because
I like to go on Facebook because I like the reels because they have some good 3D printing reels.
okay, but that's different. That's well, I'll go watch some of the woodworking stuff.
That's true. That's true, Mrs. Doe. It is sometimes that's the only way we find out stuff.
True, true enough. But okay, so here's the thought process too. Um, so yes, we were all friends and that kind of thing, but I mean, if we don't know exactly everything that's going on with these people, it's like, but we're not really keeping in contact, right? I mean, if we really wanted to know what was going on, like back in the day, what'd you do? You called
You
someone
called, yeah,
or yeah.
yeah. I don't even know that I have
Oh,
John's number. I'd love to give him a shout and say hi, but
yeah,
they've moved so many times. We've moved so many times. We've both changed numbers. It's one of those things. I guess I could ask, but
yeah.
you also don't want to call and impose because like we talked about, right? You'll text me before you give me a call because
I do. Yep.
because you just don't want to you feel like a call is an intrusion. Back in the day, a call wasn't an intrusion.
Well, no, actually, I mean, yes, but in your situation, it's a little different, right? Because I'm being sensitive to, are you hurting today?
Yeah, my
Because
capacity, yeah.
I know if you're hurting today, well, then we're not going to talk about this. Or, or more often than not, you know what? We'll talk tomorrow, or when you're ready to talk.
Yeah.
Because I
Well,
know even myself, like even for my little arthritic flare-ups, like I just don't want to do a damn thing, man.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
I honestly don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to. So no,
Well, and
it's like
and I had
that's where a
my
lot of that came from.
I had my thing today. Like I had my dental appointments and I got home and I'm going, "Oh my God, I'm wiped." So I went to my chair and I literally crashed. Like I put on The Fifth Element, one of my favorite movies. I
Oh yeah,
remember 5 minutes of it and then I remember waking up to a totally different movie being
Fifth Element, is that like
on. Bruce Willis and Mila Jovovich. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Bruce Willis. I was thinking like, oh, I think that's the one he was in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of my
I
favorite
haven't
movies.
watched that. Yeah, I should watch that one again too.
Technically, I haven't either.
Oh yeah. Oh, I do that at night, and it's just because lots of times I lay down to go to sleep and I think about stuff.
You know what I do?
So,
And that's also where I like Facebook Reels. I find something
oh
that
yeah,
I find calming and relaxing, like woodwork.
yep,
Don't watch woodwork because you're interested in it. Don't
yeah,
watch
I do not.
it. Watch something that you
I
find.
don't watch. I don't watch the food ones either because
Yeah.
then I just get hungry and it's like, well, I might as well just get up and cook something.
Well, I got into watching this one Chinese girl, and I found the way that she processes fish quite interesting, quite fascinating, because I'd never seen it done like that before. But after the few times watching, it gets a little bit repetitive, but it's also very calming because it's still meat cutting, and I do enjoy still, you know, I still enjoy that. But I find it calms me and relaxes me, and I just tend to fall asleep easy.
I just watch the old sitcoms because I know them well enough
Yeah.
that sometimes I don't even watch them. I roll over, I listen to them, and that's it. But see, for me, like I go to bed early, and then Michelle comes later,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
so I don't have to worry about the TV running or setting the timer or anything. Like I have a real life timer.
She comes in and goes, "Damn it!" Click.
Yeah. Oh no, no,
Yeah.
no. Like she'll come in and she'll usually set the timer because she likes
Oh,
it
okay.
on.
Yeah,
Yeah. But like, yeah, so she just sets the timer and
that's wild. Yeah.
yeah. Well, and I've been doing a lot of reading lately. And for me, this is quite an accomplishment. So we went on holidays February something,
Right.
10th, I think it was February 10th we left. So from February 10th till today, I'm on my 14th book.
Wow. That's
That
pretty good.
that's that that's huge for me. Like that's a lot.
You know, I used to love reading, and then I got hurt, and then it was hard to hold a book.
Oh yes.
I found a way around it.
I love that.
I'll even grab a book.
So so Deb, what time is it where you are right now?
Oh, hey, Deb. She's in Australia.
Oh no, I understand that. Her hello or her hello was actually I love the way she came in. That's awesome. But I mean, I'm always curious about time zones
Check
because
this out.
because I watched, oh, that's awesome. That's sweet.
Right?
Does that ever save? Yes. Next time we get together, I want one of them.
I have a couple.
That's awesome.
Right?
I love
Now,
it. Yes. Because I like reading in bed, right? So
would you like a kitty cat one?
no, I would not like a kitty cat one.
Are you sure? I got a blue kitty cat too.
11 a.m. Ooh.
But no, this red one is it should fit your thumb. Fits on my thumb, okay. Got a little
So because
spare.
you're on mine then.
Yeah. So
I have a cousin that is a lawyer in Australia somewhere. And like his mom will fly to visit him, and oh man, that's a lot of fly time.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
just
I think it would be a fantastic place to visit. I just
oh
don't
yeah.
honestly don't know if I can handle the fly time.
Well, and it's like Japan too. Japan would be a great place to visit, but 15 hours of flight.
Yeah,
15 hours. Holy.
yeah, that's
Yeah, did you not see me do it, Vampiric? I'll do it again for you. It just holds your book open rather than having to hold it with two hands. And it's nice and flat too. Like I mean, you can read all the way down to the bottom.
no that because I actually honestly like I enjoy reading in bed. That would make it so much easier.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I have a
yeah,
couple, so you're welcome to have one.
okay,
And honestly, I made these. I thought, if I'm going to make just one, why am I making just one?
right. Well, and so with the way the printers work there, would you print them flat and make multiple on
Oh
one
yeah, I have
print?
a whole plate. This is a whole plate of them. And there's what?
Okay, yeah.
I got
Oh, I was gonna
18 of
ask.
them.
I was gonna ask what she considered chili, but
Well, you got to remember, Australia is just going into winter right now.
oh no, I don't have to remember that. I didn't know it.
Oh, okay.
I I guess I should follow that a little more, but
So yeah, no, that is a very handy little thing, and you're like I said, you're welcome to have
perfect.
one.
Well, I mean, even 13 degrees Celsius is not a horrible temperature.
No, no, that's you know, it was 15 here today. Excuse me for a sec.
It, yeah. Okay, but so here's a question, and Deb may have to answer this. So in their winter, like what is their lowest temperature in their winter, I guess?
Well, in areas they can get snow. The higher level areas.
Okay,
I don't know why I got something stuck in the back of my throat today.
not enough tea.
I might actually have to make a tea. Which is right there.
Oh yeah, that's right. They get New Year's before us, don't they?
Yeah. Yep,
Right, I
they're
remember that.
they're in the
Yeah,
future.
they are in the future. Hey, we should get together with her and we could make so much money because she's in the future.
I know. That's what I was saying. I always ask her what tomorrow looks like.
Yeah. You know what? No, well, I was gonna say no one gets the winters we do, but I guess Russia does.
Well, Russia does, yeah.
Yeah, they understand.
Yep. Mm. So, what did I miss here as I went to get that thing?
Oh, I've been distracted by reading because
Well, I think this should fit his thumb. I can always check. I mean, if I need to make some bigger, I can make bigger. We'll see what it fit if it fits you.
well,
So
we should probably take a trip down there anyways.
you will not break. Oh man, oh man, she's a time cop.
Yeah, well, they do say that's dangerous. Actually, I have to take a mini break here before I explode.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll see if I can pull up a sheet of those things to show you what they look like on the printer for when you get back.
Oh, yeah.
And pardon me, this whatever it is just right there. It's bugging the snot out of me today. It wasn't earlier, but it is now. So let's go here. We're gonna yeah. Wow. It's just not letting up on me today. Let's see if I put it in. There it is. That should be them. Maybe not. Well, I will have to go into my oh, it's still open. Good. Finger phone buddies. No, that's not a finger phone buddy. It's not what I want. I want the. How long ago did I make those? I think it was before Christmas. Keychains.
We're in the second half of the show. I even had to change shoes, so I'm more comfortable now.
I don't have shoes on. I don't even have socks on.
Well,
I do have my slippers on occasionally when it gets chilly.
on just to, well, only because I was wearing shoes before, so they weren't as comfortable.
Yeah. There we go. 17 maroon. Copy this. And that is why I like to have a list of what I print, because I couldn't find it in my files.
Actually, Shell, we have our one too.
There we go.
Actually, we have the air conditioning on for my wife. I wear fuzzy slippers, long pants, and sometimes a sweater. She's hot, I'm cold, so
Your yes and your no.
yeah. Oh, we had a few days here where the temperatures were just crazy, like 30s.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And like, I mean, 2 weeks ago we had snow for crying out loud. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Let's add a
I mean,
source.
don't get me wrong, I'm fine with the 30s, but you got to let me, give my body a little bit of time to assimilate to it. Like honestly, the first couple days that heat hit, I was like, it was too much for me. It was like, oh my good goodness, that was.
Oh, there it is right there. Let's make it a little smaller.
So
So
it's So the printing cost is the material, not necessarily, like you don't save yourself necessarily by printing more than one at a time.
Well, you do. You save yourself by because you're running the printer the same amount, a little more time. But it doesn't have to heat up and cool down and heat up and cool down.
Oh, right. So I mean, if nothing else, wear and tear on the machine.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Now let's go
Okay.
back. You see, just how I filled the plate there,
Yeah.
and this is what it
So if
started.
we were going to mass produce something, you would print them that way, correct?
Well, yeah, if it's something small like this, yeah. Something larger may require just single prints, but here's the joy. I mean, Mrs. Doe was saying I might have to make it a little larger for you,
Right.
and this is how easy it is.
Is she saying I have thick thumbs?
Well, your arthritis may
No, I was being I was being sarcastic. Trust me, I don't take any offense to it.
yeah, so I just have to drag it out a little bit, and then I can measure what the inside diameter is. I can
Yeah, I'm not even sure. Like, how would you at home? How would you measure that? Like with a string and then put it up to a tape measure? Is that how we do it? Or
you could, yeah. I mean, yeah, just take like what I do is you take a string, wrap it around the thickest part for measurement, and
right?
then take it to a tape measure, and then because I can do it the other way too. I can let's cancel that. I can do it
Well,
just from edge to edge as
what
well.
print you've done there already? What is the diameter on that?
Well, I can do the edge to edge as well, which gives you a um so if you just measure from one side to the other straight
Right.
across,
Yeah.
this is 28.48 millimeters, I believe it says.
And what would that be in inches? Uh,
I don't
Well,
know.
you know,
Use millimeters.
well, my tape measure is not a millimeter.
um, let's see, where's my tape measure?
I think we had this discussion last time too. I had to go get a different tape measure because I had a
Well, 25 millimeters is about an inch.
inch diameter.
Inch across. Like just put a tape measure up and measure it from one edge to the other edge of your thumb.
Oh, I see. I got you. I got you. And you, sorry, so you're at what approximately?
About an inch right now. Just over an inch, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, I would probably need a little bigger.
Oh wow, yeah, okay, because that's already upsized. So what are you looking at for inches?
I would say probably about, well, inch and a quarter would be lots. I think inch and an eighth would be a little tight. So really what would ever work in your printer?
Oh, I can do whatever. That's the thing. I can
Right.
adjust it to fit you. If you want an inch and a half, I can. That's
Well, I think I'll do it. I think I'm just doing an estimate here. I would do a more accurate one,
yeah.
but I can almost guarantee like an inch and an eighth is probably going to be a little tight.
Okay, so this is the way it is right now. Is 28, which is just over an eighth, just over an inch, and probably probably an eighth. So you're looking at like 30.
Probably inch and a quarter to be on the safe side. But like I said, if before you do it, I'll do it. Like I'm just looking at a tape measure, and that's approximate. But
Yeah. So about 33 millimeters is what you would. But here's the thing: I have to do it um, in increments because I don't know the internal diameter until after I measure it. or the width until after I measure
I
it?
think comfortably would be 1.25 inches. I mean, it wouldn't be small, let's put it that way.
1.25 inches.
And really, when you're holding the book, it's not gonna be like, if it's a little loose on the thumb, you're gonna have pressure on it, so I
Yeah,
don't think that would.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So Mrs. Doe is right, I actually would need a bigger hole.
You definitely would. You're a thick boy. Yeah, and I find that just measuring straight up what your thumb instead of the diameter of your thumb, just measuring it from edge to edge can be just as efficient.
Right. No, Mel had a good idea there. To just, if I put my thumb, or the tape measure behind my thumb, I mean, 1.25 inches is probably still, like, 1.25 inches is lots of room, but I don't think I want to go too much less than that.
Yeah, no, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Should I make it pink for you?
Actually, I don't mind pink. You can actually, you can totally make it pink. Absolutely.
That's literally what's in there right now.
Well, then let her rip. No, everyone says that. It's like, well, give a guy pink. I don't have a problem with pink. There's nothing wrong with pink.
Well, the only
Now,
reason I said it is because that's actually physically what's on the print right now, and in the. But I have this. These are the colors I have in the printer right now. I have pink. I have black. I have beige, and I have green. So you could have red or green too.
no, actually, I'll take the pink one, to be honest.
There you go.
I mean, the green's fine too, but I'm not going to lose the pink, right?
That's true.
Or, well, you wouldn't think, but
So that's 31.6. Do measurements. Can I move this? Yeah, it will let me move it over there. Good.
well, because we did do that Oilers thing offline after, right?
No, we did it all online.
Oh, did we? I couldn't. For some reason, I thought it was after the fact.
No, we did it online. So 38.1 millimeters. So 38 millimeters is what I need to look at for you. Oh, that's the wrong one.
Oh, you know what I always used to joke about? Because you talk about, like, just the width of my hands, and there's always that joke. You know what they say about men with big hands?
Mm-hmm.
They have to buy big gloves.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like,
That's 34. That's still small. Because I'm looking at 38. I want to get this inside edge 38 millimeters.
so
Because that's what.
is there not enough meat? Is that the problem?
Oh no, it's just what I'm now. Maybe if I just stretch it a little bit, but that'll make it not round, and I don't want to do that.
But your thumb's not really round.
No. How tall is it? How tall is your thumb?
Yeah, see, height wise, I mean, I'd want to be a little over 1/2 inch.
Inch and a half?
Oh no, you could go 3/4 inch.
Because right now I'm just basically keeping it as a cylinder, and I think it might be fine to change that, but
I play with that because, like, if I put the tape measure on the table and my thumb, 3/4 inch. I mean, if you need to, 3/4 inch is fine. Like, if it makes the whole
39.
program easier, not program, but
Oh no, it's just a matter of getting it to the size that it's really just about fitting it to you. Ooh, 37.94. I'm so right there.
because like once my thumb is in there, like I'm really putting pressure at the
Down on
bottom of
this
it where
edge
that
right
little
here, yeah.
yeah. So the most important thing is the comfort to get through it.
Exactly. That's what I'm worried about. That's
Yeah,
what I want to
no,
make sure fits.
yeah. So it doesn't even have to be round.
And that's what I'm doing right now is I'm actually oblonging it. You can tell it's not quite round anymore.
Right. Oh, last time I seen the grandkids, so I gave them some of those little fidget toys you did.
Oh yeah.
I I haven't been back since to I'm going on Friday, so I'll see if they're
If they're
how
enjoying
much
them.
how much playtime they got out of them.
Well, this is a little over what you need, but I think that's fine too.
Like like size wise, you mean?
Yeah, just slightly wider, but then if you swell, it's not going to be a big worry, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, Mrs. Doe talked about that. I mean, looser's better.
Yep. So it's going to make it like the one that I had was only this like about this far off my thumb. Yours is going to be like mine was here, I'm going to get it. I'll be right back.
It's so
It's right
weird
here.
for me because I have to wait when
Yeah.
you say that. I
Yep.
hear it, but I have to wait to see it.
So mine looks like this, and yours is going to come out quite a bit further on the side here. And this hole will be more oblong.
Right.
So like this fits my thumb fine. It's a little
So
tight,
how wide is
but
your thumb? Like,
my
what's the
thumb
thickness?
is see, I have all the technical tools. I can actually find out exactly.
Well, I actually have a machine for that too. I just didn't want to go over there.
Oh, you have a caliper?
I do, yes.
Well, that would have been helpful.
Yeah, I suppose so. Actually, I think I have two. I think I have just a
See?
regular slide one, and I honestly think I have a digital one
And
too.
that would do in millimeters, which is
Right.
what I needed.
Well, for later, yes. Okay. For our next measurements, I'll use that.
Mine's 24 millimeters.
24.
Yep.
Okay, well now I'm curious. I'm gonna go get mine.
I heard you laugh back there, Mrs. Doe. Had the right tool, chose not to use it. What the hell? Yeah, see, and the internal diameter is, oh, let's get this right. Let's get it so you can see 24.6. So it's just gives me a little clearance, right? And I think I upscaled this so it would fit me. That's what I like about the calipers. They have both sides so I can go side to side or inside or outside.
Actually, that's where I got these from when I worked with the pipe and fitting place. Um, I have a better one, but I'll try to figure this out.
So you can see that this is 24 millimeters, just 24.68. So it's just that 6/8 above my 24. So my finger just like it touches, but once I get past there, it's fine.
So width wise, I think if I'm reading this right,
And really, it's just close your knuckle so it's at the thickest it can be, and then just go to the outside of it.
$32.
Okay, so 38's quite large then. So I
If
think
I'm reading that right. Okay,
I
hold,
think
hold on. I better put on
33.
some. I better
Oh,
put
your
on
reading
some.
glasses?
I better put on my old man goggles.
That's why I like the digital one. Gives me a nice big readout.
Well, I think I have one too. I just took this because I found it quickly, but
Yep.
I know I have a better one. So just to make sure I'm reading this right, is 10 millimeters approximately half an inch?
um,
Or no, that's not right. Sorry.
it's fairly close. It's just about a half, because
No,
2
I'm
mil,
showing it here
it's
about
20 millimeters,
12.
10 millimeters, yeah.
And an inch is about 24-ish.
Yep, that sounds right.
Okay, so I am reading. Well, 'cause I got to be careful because I did get this from pipe, right?
Okay.
And some you got to be careful because you can do the inside diameter too. Sure. Well, see, and I was only eyeballing it, right?
Yep.
So no, so what I gave you was quite overkill.
I thought it might be.
Yeah. So what was yours at again?
Mine was at 24 side to side. 25 if I flexed it and made it a little bit bigger.
If I'm reading it right, then I'm under 20. I mean, I would want to be 20.
Let's have a peek at your caliper there real quick.
Just making myself a little room here. So, see, my thumb will already be. See?
Just put your hand behind it, and it should help it
Oh, I see what you're saying.
focus. Yeah. Or I thought it would.
But you can see the 10 and the 20, right?
Take a picture of it and send it to me.
Okay.
That's even better. And it should be wider than it is tall, Mrs. Doe. Most knuckles are wider than they are tall.
Oh yeah, no, I mean that's for sure. Even my little tape measure adventure there is.
But you see how one of the reasons I love 3D printing is you can be customizable.
Right.
You make stuff for what you need, how it works, how it fits.
Oh, where were we before we could send pictures to one another instantly?
Messenger.
No, 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 but what did we ever do before we could do this?
Oh, what did we do before that? Well,
Yeah.
even back in the day, we had ICQ at one point, but yeah, before we could take a picture on a phone and send it, yeah, it was you had to go to your computer, and then before that, it was like you had to mail somebody a picture.
Oh yeah, no, sorry. I'm even thinking before that. I mean, at one point in time, you went in and said, "I need one of these."
Yeah, but ding.
This should show it to you, I think.
Oh yeah, you're at 20 millimeters now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because and you're right. You had to be careful because what this has is the two pieces on the inside are where you wanted to make sure it was. The outside diameter is the or the inside diameter is the two pieces on the outside of the
Right.
yeah. So your thumb is not that big. This will fit fine.
Yeah.
I don't have to
Okay.
upscale it.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I was just taking a rough estimate on the.
Yeah, because
I mean,
32 that
again,
would be
bigger would have fit, not.
yeah. Yeah, but no, these will fit just fine. I don't even have to make you a custom one. You can have a nice bright red one.
I like red too. That's okay.
Yeah, this maroon that I have them in is a really nice red.
Now I'm getting why they've got two markers there, and
Yeah.
it makes sense where they've got the gauge there, and
Well, and it was like I was showing you on screen. On yours, it has the internal diameter is over here, right? On
right.
mine, it's up here. So that's the internal diameter, but this would be the external diameter, which is what I need to measure my thumb at, right?
Oh, right.
So
I mean, you have the actual object to do it
yeah,
too.
but just so you understand what they're doing there. Now you see
Right.
how these basically line up with the inside of these, and that measures the inside diameter. This measures the outside diameter.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
I got you. I see where you're going with that. Yep.
but yours are yeah, they're just a little different. But
Well,
that's
this is just something, like I say, honestly, I just picked up when I was in the pipe and fitting. I don't think this was meant to be anything major. It's like if you're out in the yard looking at pipe and you're like,
you need a quick estimate.
I'm not sure what size that is. Is it 2 or 2.5? Or anyways, if you got this in your pocket, you'd know real quickly what it was, right?
Yeah, and it's small. It's easy to carry around. Mine's one of the ones that I just because everything in 3D printing is done in millimeters because it's down to that level of detail, and it is the measurement of science, right?
Well, oh, for sure, 100%. And like even with this too, you're out in the yard looking at pipe. We also have different schedules of pipe, right?
Yep.
Like there was schedule 10, schedule 40, schedule 80, schedule 160, and they all had different So you could actually look at that, measure the inside and the outside, and it would tell you the schedule of the pipe.
Yeah, I got what he meant after I said it, Mrs. Doe.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, actually, that was partially me explaining it to myself too, actually. That was more for me than you, actually. But cool. Not that I really need to know that now.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no. So these should just fit just fine. I guess my thumb is a little fatter than yours. My knuckle.
Phone booths. Oh, yes. Oh,
Oh my
man.
gosh.
Do they still exist? Have you
There
seen
are
one?
still some, yes.
I'm
There
just
are
trying to
still the
think. The
occasional
last
one.
time I seen, I don't even remember the last place I've seen one.
I saw one not long ago, and I was
Hmm.
blown away that it was still there.
I mean, I get it. There's people that don't have a cell phone, but
Yep. Okay, you keep them company. I got to use a washroom right now, so I'll be back in a minute.
oh, rare. Yeah. Well, and okay, so did you actually go look at the phone booth and see what it costs to make a call now? So if they didn't work, they wouldn't take them down, or? So Mel, do you see lots of them in Regina, or is there specific locations, like maybe downtown? Would that be a? That's weird. So a phone on the highway, mind you, like we wouldn't have a phone on a highway in Canada.
And I'm back. Got to put my ear in though. Let go. Let go.
Could you remember, or think about it? Um, like back in the day when hitchhiking was a bigger thing.
Chinpoji.
Oh,
I told you. I'm starting to adopt the custom.
yeah. No, it makes sense.
I thought there was one between here and Saskatoon. Probably at Davidson.
Well, I was gonna say if it's anywhere, well, mind
Or
you,
in one
we're
of
not
the small towns.
right. Um, but honestly, it would actually make sense if there was one at the gas station in Davidson.
It really would.
Because I mean, don't the truckers stop there too, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, Mrs. Doe just said that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, that would make sense. I mean, I'd find it hard to believe that a truck driver wouldn't have a cell phone in today's world, but
Yeah, you would think, anyways.
if I wanted to go into a phone booth, I'd want to go into one of those old English style ones, right? I think that would be cool.
Yeah, you just want it to transport you to a different era.
Well, yeah,
But
maybe.
those were cooler phone booths. Those were the cool
Yeah,
phone booths.
they were, yes, they were.
I mean, there's no denying that Clark Kent could change in one of those and not be seen.
and came out other than his glasses,
Yeah.
like totally different. Like there must have been maybe there was a mist in the phone booth that kind of
There we go. Yep.
altered him a little. Like really, like his
the
glasses, what protected his identity.
the worst disguise ever.
Pair of
But
glasses.
yeah, pair of glasses.
Oh yeah,
I mean, not even a wig, just a pair of glasses.
yeah. Same hairstyle, same everything.
Yeah,
Mind you, after he changed, he was in tights. So
that's true. They weren't look at that point. They're not looking at his hair and face anymore. If
eh,
you see a guy in tights, you're not looking at his face.
there
You're
you
going,
go.
"What the hell's this guy wearing? Oh, and what's he packing?"
See, there you go. So it's the tights and the glasses.
It was so the tights were the actual the key to that disguise.
Yes, exactly. There we go.
Am I correct here, ladies?
Yeah, their turn to chime in.
You forgot entirely about his face once he put the tights on.
Oh, that's awesome. That's probably that's pretty close. Oh,
Yep. You can't input into this conversation. Now we know why women like Marvel movies.
oh, there you go.
The
Well,
tights.
come on. Let's face it. Whether it's really their physique or not, the costumes make them look really like they're really in good shape.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Hey, and fair enough. I get it. That's oh, we should start thinking because we're getting close to that time now. For next week,
For next week. A
a
kilt
home
on a
with a
oh
friend.
my goodness. Well, we've had some windy days and I do have a kilt, Mrs. Doe.
Fair enough.
Yep. And
So,
traditionally you don't wear underwear.
she's really not intrigued by the whole show. She likes to actually see the goods
Yeah, she's interested in the goods.
and the goods. Like,
Yep.
oh, that's
She
bad.
wants the full Monty.
Yeah, the full Monty. There you go. Oh, what a show! I mean, oh my goodness, what a show! That was so silly. But that was English humor, right?
Yep. Oh, I do love English humor.
Oh my goodness, that was just like really. No, we need a topic for next week.
We do need a topic for next week. Unless there's touching. The
Oh yeah.
touching with the well, I do have those wrestling tights, Mrs. Doe. You do like the touching those. I know you do. I actually do have a pair of wrestling tights.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
I
well,
do.
why?
Why? Oh,
Why?
that all came about through Mrs. Doe's stream. For some reason we got onto the topic and I found them for like $5 or something like that on Amazon. So I bought them. They're comfortable as hell.
Oh
But
my
you
goodness.
can't really wear them around.
No. No, that's oh my goodness me.
The Amazon draw. Yeah, that's right.
Yes. That's a dangerous addiction if you're not careful.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and it was all for the joke, right? I have a mankini too. You know the
A what?
Borat mankini? You know what a mankini is, right?
Oh my God, no.
I have the Borat mankini.
That's oh no. Absolutely not. Just I mean that was tough to take in a movie, never mind.
Right?
Oh my goodness me.
But I had to do it for the joke. They're not expensive. Like, I mean, but oh yeah. Yeah, you didn't know, Deb? I have a mankini.
Yes,
That's not
indeed.
even a Speedo, and it does not hold a lot in.
Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limit here, on a line, sorry, and say I don't care what we plan for next week. photos will not be involved. Because don't anybody bring up like embarrassing photos, because those are not going online.
Well, there's a lot of them that we don't have. I mean, the most embarrassing one you have is the one I showed today of you when you were all puffy.
True enough, yeah. Yeah, well, back in the day when we did our really stupid stuff, there was no cameras.
Yeah, we got to get away with it without evidence.
Yeah.
No
There
photo
was no
evidence.
evidence. There was no evidence of our stupidity. Well, not many and not much anyways.
There's no shut up, Bart. This is all talking Bart. This is
Yeah.
Bart talking here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I wore it and Mrs. Doe came home from work. And she looked at me and like, oh my God. So yeah. But you know,
Well,
sometimes you do it just for the laugh, for the look on their face, right? And if I
right.
can make Mrs. Doe laugh, I'm going to.
Well, in fairness, yeah, I do that as well. So I don't think I would go there.
Oh, come on. Let's see what extreme you would go to. What extreme would you
Well,
go to?
oh, well, at home, there's not much I probably wouldn't do at home.
Exactly. That was just at home. She walked in from work. I was here. There was no photos. Although,
Yeah.
to be fair, she's tried taking a photo of me in the bath in the shower before, and I said, "No, this is not a photo place." So I mean, why is she so worried about me wearing a mankini?
Fair enough. Yeah, I know. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. So actually, you've always put this out there, like any suggestions on next week's topic.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my goodness.
I should
Oh,
start looking
oh,
for somewhere to
God.
go too.
Oh, yeah, that's just not information I needed at all.
Oh yeah, there's some crazy stuff that yeah, you can hear Mrs. Doe laughing. Yep.
My goodness. Oh, beautiful. That's awesome. That's that's honestly a good way to end the ending of every episode should be funny and good natured and positive, right?
Lighthearted and yeah, yep, just having
Yeah, I mean,
fun.
we can tie into things while we're talking, but we should always leave on a good note.
Well, I like that too. Yeah, I always try to
Yeah,
have a humorous like I mean, I
yeah,
do stuff just for fun, right?
right. Well, it's
That's
fun
why
for
I
you
do it.
too, and
Yeah,
it's fun to make people laugh, right?
absolutely. I
I
get
mean,
as much enjoyment.
well, most normal people enjoy making people laugh.
I
It's
get as much enjoyment as the people I'm making laugh. So,
exactly,
which is the whole point.
exactly.
So let's go over here for a minute. So, any ideas for a topic for next week? Now
Yeah,
let's
don't
keep
leave
a
it to us.
topic a discussionable topic.
Yes. Well, you can send the other ones. It's just Bob and I may talk about them offline. That's all.
Yeah. What was I doing here? I'm losing my mind is what I'm doing here.
Well, we're still working on a topic.
Oh, we're just gonna new tab. There we go.
Well, I know you'd have a
Over
lot of
there.
fun with a sponsor picture, but even something along the lines of uh favorite
No,
snack
Misha's
food.
having a nap right now, probably. A favorite snack food. I can't do one state favorite snack food. Snack foods are good.
Okay, but okay, maybe not a favorite one. What about?
But
I'm trying to
how does it
I'm
tie
trying to
into your
hope that
life?
someone will come up with a better idea, obviously.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll think of something. If not, we'll just start talking about whatever.
Right. Yeah. Oh, we'll find something before next
Yeah.
week.
I mean, I can go off the rails again. It's no problem. I go off the rails a lot.
But I think it's nice that we at least start with something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's essentially working out to be a little bit of an icebreaker there.
Yep.
But like tonight was good because you put yours up and we had a good long conversation before I even said what mine was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I mean I think is good because that's the whole point of what we're doing, right? Is just building off conversations and
Yeah. That's exactly it.
so the topic's not really that big a deal. It's sort of a safety valve, really, in a way, I guess.
Yeah. I'm sure life will
Yeah.
bring something up. Yeah, life brought up that little bitch who needed to be slapped in the restaurant the other day.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, something will happen, I'm sure. And
Well, it depends if we go out of the house.
well, I have to go out Thursday, and
Oh, okay. So yeah.
so things could happen.
Well, I have to go to Saskatoon Friday because I'm going to go visit the kids.
See, you're going out of the house.
Yes. Well, I mean, I go out of the house to work, but I mean, I'll
But you
drive
don't.
to Saskatoon. So the drive to Saskatoon could be interesting.
Yeah.
The drive through Saskatoon could bring up many things.
Oh, why is it getting bad?
Oh, no, I just hate driving there. It's just pathetic. It is so bad there. I mean, I've heard people say like Saskatoon drivers are bad. Now, in fairness, I wasn't in Regina long, so maybe it's Saskatchewan drivers, but I mean, people from outside the province say that.
Yeah.
I got no problem admitting it. It's like it is a pain in the ass driving around the city of Saskatoon. I mean, the lights are goofy, and depending on what area of town you're in, and I'm from Saskatoon, I love Saskatoon. Don't get me wrong,
But you're
but
right.
the
It's
roads
not
suck ass.
okay, and the reason that the roads have started to suck ass, especially um was bad follow through on the circle in the first place, on the ring. The circle. It's the circle there, the ring here. Bad
Right.
follow through on the ring. Just the way it was built.
Well, it's not a
Um,
ring. That's
yeah, or
problem number
circle.
one.
Yeah.
Or circle, whatever. No, I mean, so you drive up into the north end there, and you got all these businesses right off the road,
Yeah.
all these lights. I mean, like, no.
Yeah, it wasn't planned out properly. They didn't plan for expansion or for um proper exiting. I mean, why are we stopping at 22nd there where we should just be exiting off and on? It should be like a clover leaf.
Oh, on 22nd. Well, you know what I heard the problem with that was, and I don't know if this is true, but the railroad.
That could very well be. That could very
And
well
and
be.
I mean I tend to believe that because I mean, well, I mean, whether they're laying blame or not, I guess doesn't really matter. But you look at the way that they've got that set up, right? And it's like, I'm sorry. I mean, it may have been a high impact corner, but with what they've done, they have not made it faster.
No, they haven't. They haven't.
No,
But hey,
no.
maybe we should start talking about traffic next week.
Uh, yeah, we could. I mean, that's as good as anything else. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
really. I mean, I could really spend a lot of time complaining on that if.
Well, even just
Well,
discussing the whys and hows, because the
yes, no,
municipal,
actually, I think that's actually awesome. That is a great idea.
yeah, traffic woes.
Well, no, I mean, okay, so I can go on a rant about Saskatoon, but just traffic in general and why we do things and why it is that way, and
Yeah.
oh, yeah, that's good. I like that. It's almost it must be supper time pretty soon too.
Yeah, my stomach was growling.
Well, I know what supper is, and I know, like Michelle asked me when I wanted it for, and I said, because it's something that can be reheated, right?
Right.
Um, I said, well, just make it when you're hungry, and if I have to reheat it, then so be. But I think she's waiting for me, so.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm guessing because she didn't bring me anything, so I have no food in front of me, so I think she's waiting for me.
I think Mrs. Doe's waiting for us to end too before she goes.
Oh,
So, but what I'll do then
oh,
is,
sorry, Mrs. Doe made a good point. Comparisons between Alberta and Saskatchewan, but actually, I'm going to write here below this traffic, but I'm also going to put roads.
yeah,
Because the comparison between Saskatchewan and Alberta, that comes into play there.
it does.
That's actually worked. That's actually a really good one. We haven't really gone in that kind of direction. That's
No.
oh, that might take a little bit of research. Okay. Well, sorry, not just research to make it there are a little more teeth to it as opposed to just
Right.
no, I like that. I think that's awesome.
Alrighty. I'm gonna get a raid set up here. We really do need a raid message. I'm gonna have to think of that this week too.
Well, I'd like to put some input into that, but I'm sure I have nothing to add. Well,
Well, I'll
is it
send you
more
some
for what, is
ideas.
it more for what shows up on the screen or
It's what we put into the into when we go to a new places thing. You see that how Mrs. Doe has a raid, but she didn't put any words or anything in there.
right?
Yeah, you just copy that, and then as we go into the next place, you just say that to let the person know that you came from where you were.
Mm, okay. It's kind of like an introduction in a way, almost, really.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
So
And I mean, you and I will chat about this a little bit. I mean, you do your thing for the ending scene or whatever, but
okay, I will pop us over to the end here. Gonna mute us. So bye everybody.
have a
If you
great evening, everyone.
exactly. Let's go here.
Well, and there's something too, like, I mean, so like we can
Oh wait,
have our
we're gonna
rants
say
and
goodbye here.
oh, sorry.
Bye everybody. To somebody that's doing hunting, so hope you'll enjoy that because Mrs. Doe and I do like to do the hunting. So we will see you guys soon. We're going to be raiding out right away.